4 minutes until airtime. 4 minutes. Until airtime. 3 minutes. Until airtime. 2 minutes. Until airtime. 1 minute. Seconds until airtime. 30 seconds. The following is an exclusive presentation of K13 Media.
On a frigid, cold Thursday night in Jackson, Georgia, K13 Media welcomes you to live coverage of Jackson High School Red Devil basketball presented by the May and Carter Oil Company in Jackson. So glad you could be here with us tonight for more Red Devil basketball action. My name is Chad Feltman. Joined tonight by my co-host and Jackson High School Red Devil alumni announcer J.W. Lyles in the house here with me tonight. And on the camera, my wonderful wife, representing also the class of 2003 here tonight. We've got the 2003 trio with us this evening at Jackson High School, getting you ready for Red Devil basketball and Lady Devil basketball. Tonight we have got Locust Grove in the house, the Wildcats from just up the road, up Highway 42, here with us this evening for our last home game of 2022. That's right, we won't be back here again until January the 6th, I believe, right after the new year, and that is when we will also start region play. So a game here tonight, and then we are at Union Grove tomorrow night, and that will be the last games before Christmas for the Red Devils and the Lady Devils. Again, we are glad you are here with us this evening. On your screen right there, those are the Locust Grove Lady Wildcats warming up down on the court, and here we are inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Hey, there's the hat. Here I am. What's up, Coach Lau? Coach Lau's here with me too, and it's good to have everybody here this evening. Now, I gotta give this guy some crap real quick. I told him to wear a Christmas hat like I did, and he puts on a pirate hat. So I've got to ask the question: what does a pirate have to do with Christmas, Coach Lau? Help me out here. Come on.
I don't have hats like those that you have on, trying to be very nice and Christmassy.
I'm in the spirit.
I got a little bit. I got a little, nice light ups. I'm not a Christmas type guy.
I love Christmas.
But
I love it.
I found something.
Okay.
So, but I always represent my Pirates and that logo, the brand. I helped develop that over there at Stone Mountain, so I just have a sweet spot in there and put it on today. It's nice and cold outside.
It is very, very cold outside. And again, we welcome you to the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. We are high atop the home bleachers here, right behind the scores table inside the gymnasium at Jackson High School. And again, we've got a doubleheader for you here this evening. We're about 2 minutes away from getting the starting lineups for the Lady Devils and the Lady Wildcats. And, Coach, I'll ask you real quick. You've been here a lot of games with me this season, man. You've had an opportunity to watch both of these teams really gel and come together. What are you expecting to see here tonight? What are you hoping to see first with our Lady Devils here?
I just hope they come and they're consistent. You'll have a couple quarters where they're scoring 12 to 13 points, and then they'll be behind 6 or 7 in a couple quarters. And I know that's off of rotation and everything, but I think Coach Holloway has found the rotation, especially since the last game, from the first game to the last game. One she lost to Lamar County, and then won her first game the last time I was here, and then this time I should see a good rotation by the ones and the twos. But I still believe that that trio of our senior Caleb Bolston, what's my girl, number 4, Ariana Burke.
Yep.
And then you have an onslaught of other Jasmine Pye and a few others that can come in and get those extra points. But those big two definitely need to have a solid game and get them going early for them to be successful.
Hey, the Lady Devils are on a roll right now. We started the year 0-5. We have won 3 straight, trying to make it 4 in a row here tonight. And who knows if we can win tonight and then tomorrow night at Union Grove, what started out as a terrible season, what it was looking like, we could easily go into Christmas this weekend 5-5 on the year. And I know that'd be awesome for Coach Holloway and our Lady Devils. We're glad you're here with us tonight. That's Coach J.W. Lau. I'm Chad Feltman representing the class of 2003. We're going to pan it right back down to the court right now because we're just a few seconds away from meeting tonight's starting lineup between the Jackson High School Lady Devils and the Locust Grove Lady Wildcats. So glad you're here with us tonight as K13 Media's live coverage of Jackson High School Red Devil basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have your attention. Would you please stand, remove your cap, face the front of the building for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, so we've had the playing of our national anthem, and now I think we're ready for the starting lineups. Maybe. This is the big part of the issue every single home game. Does the microphone work? And then if the microphone does work, there's always the argument downstairs, who wants to make the announcement of the starting lineup? You would think it's something very, very simple.
You know, they're still working. They're still
No,
working the kinks
they're not
out.
still working kinks out. This is like game 8. I don't want to hear nothing about working
Listen,
kinks out.
Listen.
Those kinks should have been worked out before the first game.
Here they come.
Heel. A heel. L. Ward. A. Manning. E. Durham. C. Bell. And for the Jackson Lady Red Devils, starting at number 12, Trinity Tyson. Starting at number 22, Alicia Smith. Number 1, Kayla Boston. Number 20, Takara Johnson. And number 3, Sophie Logan.
See, that's why I've always told coaches when you put the names on your rosters, make sure you always put the first name and last name so when a player is getting introduced, you can properly announce the entire full name.
I'm going to take up for my coaching buddies. You
Nope,
know what?
can't do
we
it.
are not worried about a freaking first name when
You
it's
may
game
not
time.
be. You may not be.
It's
but
game time.
the parents in the stands, they want to hear their name. I guarantee you those players want to hear their full name.
Well,
So let me do the honors, okay? For Locust Grove, it'll be number 3, the sophomore, Anai Hill. Number 13, the sophomore, Leilani Ward. Number 20, Asia Manning. She's also a sophomore. The senior wearing number 23, Ilana Durham. And the junior wearing number 24, Candice Bell. For the Devils, Kayla Bolston, Sophie Logan, Trinity Tyson, Takara Johnson, and Elisha Smith. We are just about ready to tip this thing off. Glad you're here with us. And Locust Grove is going to control the opening tip. So here we go on a Thursday night doubleheader from Jackson High School. And just like that, our first foul of the game. I bet you can't guess who it's on.
Number 12.
Trinity Tyson. She is going to get her 5 fouls, I guarantee you. First foul of the game. Again, Lady Devils trying to win their 4th straight contest. Locust Grove has been struggling. They have lost 5 straight. So you got 2 teams streaking here tonight. Again, Jackson has yet to play a region game. We won't get into that until after the Christmas break. First shot of the game is no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Elisha Smith of the Red Devils.
And Locust Grove's got some length on them, so the reboarding may be a key thing tonight.
Locust Grove will inbound. Trying to set up the offense. And shot clock violation before the three-point shot can get away. There's that old dreaded shot clock. 35 seconds on it. And Locust Grove couldn't get a shot off before it expired. So a turnover by the Wildcats. It'll give Jackson the ball for the first time. And it'll be Tyson trying to bring it up as Locust Grove is here in a full court press early on. We try to get it down low and throw it away. Smith was trying to find Sophie Logan. She was wide open down on the low block, and we just threw it over her head.
And that's where Bolston's, her senior leadership needs to come in at the beginning of these games. Control the game.
1 minute into the game, no score just yet. Locust Grove is averaging 42 a game on offense. And we'll have a foul on the floor. Jackson's defense is giving up 46. That foul is going to be on the freshman, number 3, that is Sophie Logan. That will be her first, and it will send Locust Grove to the line to shoot 2 free throws. So the first foul of the night, resulting in free throws here with 6:54 to play in the first quarter. First free throw is up and no good. And I'm trying to get a number on who's shooting the free throw, but there's some long hair on the back of that jersey. Second free throw is good. All right, Coach Lau, help me out there on that number if you can.
Well, I think that is 23.
Ilana Durham, okay, so she's got 1. And Locust Grove leads 1-0. Bolston trying to set up the offense for the Lady Devils. And we're going to have a whistle, and I believe we're going to get a timeout taken by Coach Holloway. So a quick timeout early on for the Lady Devils. Only 90 seconds into the game. Let's take it with them. Our coverage of Red Devil basketball tonight is being presented by the May and Carter Oil Company and the Park Avenue BP in downtown Jackson, who invites you the next time you need a fuel up, come fill up with the Red Devils and the Henderson Tigers at Pump 1 and Pump 2 at the Park Avenue BP. Every time you fill up at those 2 pumps, a portion from every gallon purchased will go back to programs at Jackson High School and Henderson Middle School. The Park Avenue BP, open 24/7, 365, and the May and Carter Oil Company, presenting sponsors of Jackson Red Devil basketball. Quick timeout early on for Coach Holloway. Obviously did not like something she saw in the offense.
Yeah, they've changed up the defense both times on the Locust Grove has on the Red Devil. So I think just trying to get them calm and working better on the offensive sets.
So here's Bolston with it. Swings it over to Alicia Smith. She'll take the three-pointer, and it's good. So the first points of the night from the sophomore, Alicia Smith. And it's 3-1 Jackson. Haven't called Alicia's name a lot this year from beyond the arc, but that's a good weapon to have if we can get that going. Lady Devils with the steal. And a double dribble going to be called as Sophie Logan, the freshman, was bringing it up court.
And I told you, Alicia had a decent game the last time I was here, but just somehow didn't get the ball in there. But she looks like a scorer.
Jackson leads 3-1. 5:50 to play, first quarter, first game of 2 here tonight. Wildcats trying to get it down low, but Jackson's going to cut off the baseline, and now a pass is going to be thrown out of bounds over the Jackson bench.
Good defensive presence by the Red Devils.
Well, they've done good cutting off that baseline so far. It looks like Locust Grove is trying to get it down low on the block or trying to get it down under the rim, but Jackson's just not allowing it to happen. And here's Bolston. She'll bring it up court. She'll put it up and in for her first basket of the game. Kayla Bolston, the lone senior for the Lady Devils.
And that's her game. Transition offense, easy layups, that is her game.
So Jackson's up quickly, 5-1. This is Jackson's first game since this past Saturday. Three-pointer for Locust Grove is in there, and it rattles around. First three-pointer of the night for the Wildcats by number 3. That is Anai Hill, the sophomore, and it's a one-point game. Bolston working the offense. Here's Smith with it. She tries to drive baseline. Pull-up jumper, too strong. Air ball, rebound by Locust Grove, and now they'll push up court. Here are the Wildcats from the free throw line. Shot no good. That was Manning, number 20. Rebound by the Devils. So Jackson's last game was last Saturday. We beat Jasper County pretty good, 50-19. On Tuesday, Locust Grove lost. They were at Heritage over in Conyers, and they got beat pretty badly. Final score was 80-40. And now we throw it away. Can't get anything going. Yeah, for Locust Grove, it has been a tough stretch here recently for the Wildcats. Started the year off with a couple of wins. Actually, they started off 4-1. But since then, they have just hit rock bottom. They have lost 5 straight games. And now they sit at 5-7 overall. 5-4, Jackson lead, running jumper into paint, no good. Air ball, rebound by Locust Grove. Got to hurry, though, 15 on the shot clock. Inside 4 minutes left in the first quarter. This is Anai Hill, number 3, the sophomore, setting up the offense. Thought about the 3. She'll swing it over. Here's a three-pointer, no good. Ball's knocked loose underneath. Still loose. Who wants the basketball? It's going to be Bolston who comes away with it. And she'll try to drive and going to get fouled on her way to the rim. Coach Lau, you said it best. That is her game. That is what Kayla does. She drives, and now she'll draw the foul on number 13, Leilani Ward. That is her first. And Jackson will inbound with 3:36 to play in the opening quarter. Smith will inbound it to Tyson. She'll take the three-pointer, just a little short. Jackson with a rebound. Johnson's shot into paint, no good. Takara had a good look down low. Sophomore couldn't do anything with it, and now Locust Grove will throw it away, trying to push up court.
And I don't think that's Locust Grove's game. Locust Grove's got some bigs in there. Their 4 and 5 are pretty tall, so I think they want to slow it down. But Jackson is pushing the envelope, so I love how they're trying to transition the ball.
And now we got to get across half court. Got to break the full court press. We do. Here's Bolston with it. She'll drive. Wild shot into paint, and she'll be fouled. And it looks like this time Kayla will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul's going to go on number 23. That is Ilana Durham, and that will be her first. And Durham, like Bolston, the only senior on the team for Locust Grove.
Yeah, it's been crazy in athletics where a lot of the female sports have just had to re-transition after the pandemic. As you see, a lot of the varsity teams really don't have a lot of senior heavy programs.
Well, you missed
right
almost
now.
2 years, of sports, and it's hard to build a program when you can't play for a year and a half, 2 years. First one was good by Bolston. Second free throw from Kayla, it's good. It's a good start for Kayla. She's got an early 4 points here in the first quarter. 7-4, Jackson on top. 3:05 to play in the first. And we're going to have a travel on Locust Grove. Again, Jackson trying to win their 4th straight game after starting 0-5. It's been a good run here for the Lady Devils lately. We're sitting at 3-5 overall, but a chance to get back to 500 in the next 24 hours. Here tonight against Locust Grove. Tomorrow night, we're up in McDonough to take on Union Grove as the ball's loose on the floor. And let's see, do we have a foul called or are we going to get a jump ball? Oh, we do have a foul. They're going to call Trinity Tyson with a foul. Looked like there was a pretty good fight for the basketball down there, but they're going to call Trinity, and that is her second here in the first quarter. .238 to play opening quarter. Jackson leads by 3, and there's a swat underneath the basket. Nice block by Takara Johnson.
Great job by Takara protecting the block. That inside give is what Locust Grove wants to do.
Locust Grove will keep the ball. Only 19 left on the shot clock. They will inbound to Ward. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, knocked loose. Locust Grove comes away with the basketball, and now it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. A couple of good looks down in the paint for the Cats, and they couldn't do anything with it. And Jackson will get the ball back with 2:18 to play first quarter. Tyson's pass is going to be deflected and stolen by Leilani Ward. Now she'll work one-on-one on Trinity. No look, pass on the low block, air ball. Out of bounds, last touch by Elisha Smith of the Devils. Boy, I thought that Ward was just going to take that one herself, and she dished it at the last second. Then it's hard to airball on the low block down there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Leilani for Locust Grove seems like that she's going to give them a problem.
Again, she dishes down low. Turnaround jumper. This one too strong off the back iron. Rebounded by Elisha Smith. Locust Grove has had their shots. They just can't convert. Devils holding on to a 3-point lead as Bolston will drive baseline. Turnaround jumper short, front of the rim. Rebound by the Wildcats. 1:40 to play, first quarter. Here's Ward with it. Head fake in the paint. Dishes back out. Jumper again too strong. That's the 3rd straight time Leilani Ward has got it down low to one of her teammates who just can't finish. And Bolston drives and puts it up and in. Kayla's got 6 in the first quarter. It's a 9-4 Jackson lead. 1:15 to play, first quarter. 3-point attempt for the Wildcats. No good, too strong. And it'll hit the rim. Nobody wants it. It'll go out of bounds. That was a Nye Hill. She's got 1 3-pointer already tonight. Just a little short on that one. Jackson will get the ball with 1:07 to play, first quarter. Locust Grove will put on the full court press. It's in the hands of Trinity Tyson. She's playing with 2 fouls here in the first. She'll bring it up court. Trinity, she thought she was going to get away with a travel, but she did not. Backpedal, took too many steps.
And Trinity, hopefully she'll come through because she's very athletic, got a ton of effort, but you can tell that she is a freshman.
Sophomore.
Sorry.
It's okay. Inside a minute in the first. Jackson leads 9-4. Locust Grove again trying to get it down low. Nothing working, and we're going to have a foul called on the shot. Let's first see who it was on. It's going to go on number 3. That's going to be Sophie Logan, and that is Sophie's second. So now Sophie and Trinity are both playing with 2 first-quarter fouls. And once again, it will send Ilana Durham to the line to shoot 2. First one, no good, front of the iron. Ilana has the lone free throw so far for Locust Grove. This will be her 4th free throw of the first quarter. Shot is up, and it's too strong. Rebound underneath by the Devils. And then we throw it away, so that doesn't help any. Shot clock is going to be turned off because there's 34 seconds left in the quarter. So let's see if Locust Grove will hold for one final shot. They'll try to set the offense. Once again, this is Leilani Ward. She thought about a long three-pointer, but brought it back down. Now she'll take it. Long three, no good. Bad miss off the side of the backboard. Stripped, taken by the Devils. Tyson pushing up court. She's got help down there, but couldn't get away to Bolston. And now the ball's loose. Who wants it? Bolston comes away with it, and they're going to call her with a travel as she was coming up. Boy, really would have loved to seen that one.
That was almost like tackle football right there.
It did. It looked a lot like Friday Night Lights. Inside 10 seconds left. Locust Grove, wide open three is good as the horn sounds, and the first quarter will come to an end. Nobody there to cover for the Lady Devils. And Anai Hill, the sophomore for the Cats, will make the Devils pay with her second three of the first quarter. And just like that, we are quickly through one here at Jackson High School. At the end of one, it's Jackson 9 and it's Locust Grove 7. Our coverage of Red Devil basketball tonight being presented in part by the Huddle House. Open 24/7 on 3rd Street in downtown Jackson and offering 8 daily meals for only $5.99. Plus, while you're there, make sure you check out some of the best omelets in the area and their MVP special at the Huddle House in downtown Jackson. Always a favorite of K13 Media's post-game trips. And I got a feeling that's where we'll be ending up here tonight. I got dinner, by the way, tonight.
Oh.
And you're not going to believe this.
You brought your wallet.
I brought my wallet.
That's because your wife reminded you.
Well, she is here with us tonight, but my wallet is in the house. Now, I'm not saying I won't leave it in the truck and forget it when we get to the Huddle House, but
That don't surprise me.
alongside of Coach J.W. Lau, my wonderful wife, Ashley. My name is Chad Feltman. It's K13 Media's live coverage of Red Devil basketball presented by the May and Carter Oil Company. I almost called her Ashley Hart. Wow. That's what she's still in my phone as, by the way. We've been married for 11 years, been engaged for, when did we get engaged? 2009, so that's been 13 years, and I haven't changed her last name in my phone yet.
Well, that's who she is.
And that's what I try to tell her. That's what everybody knows her by. Second quarter underway. Jackson leads by 2. There's Araya Burt into the ball game for the first time, and she will draw a foul.
And she must have been in some kind of trouble because she sat out the entire first quarter.
Foul's going to go on number 24. That is going to be Candace Bell. I know you're a big fan of Araya Burt. You like her game a lot. In the hands of Bolston right now, setting up the offense. 2-point lead for the Devils. Being guarded by Leilani Ward, and a backcourt violation going to be called. Great defense there by Leilani, forcing Kayla to dribble that ball behind the center court line.
Well, none of our guards came to help her out.
Nope.
She's a little frustrated.
So we'll turn it over and give the Cats the ball here. Shot by the Wildcats, too strong off the backboard, no good. Now there's a fight for it underneath. Who wants it? Locust Grove will come away with it, and they'll reset the offense. Into the hands of Ward. She'll drive, now she'll dish. Nice head fake, and a foul going to be called. And it looks like they're going to get Takara on this one, and indeed they will. That's going to be Takara's first.
She does a good job underneath the blocks, rebounding and doing a lot of things for the Lady Devils that doesn't go on the scoreboard, but does a great job.
And this will be the third time Locust Grove will be at the free throw line here tonight. First free throw is no good. All right, Coach, again, you're going to have to help me catch these numbers on Locust Grove. They've got dark blue jerseys and black numbers.
That's number 20 right there.
It is hard to see. So this is
Asia.
Asia
Okay.
Manning, a sophomore.
See, that's why they put A.
Second free throw is good. So first point of the night for Asia, and it's a 9-8 ball game. 7:14 to play, first half. Coming up at halftime, Coach Snell is going to join us. He's the head coach for the boys team at Jackson High School. Tyson going to get bumped and fouled. They're going to get Leilani with a push.
And I love these referees. They're letting them play a little scrappy, which is good. Good for the no calls.
That was not the case here in our last game last week. I mean, they were calling breathing fouls if you got too close. Burke drives to the rim, and she's going to be fouled from behind. And that foul's going to go on number 24, Candace Bell. That'll be her second, and it will send Araya to the line for the first time tonight. Yeah, the last night we were here, last week, my goodness. I mean, it was foul after foul after foul. Just one of those games where you're just like, all right, enough is enough.
Yeah, it can mess up a flow of a game, definitely.
First free throw was good for Araya, and Jackson with a good start at the free throw line. We are 3 for 3 early on. 6:59 to play before halftime. Second free throw. Oh, it rattles in and out. Didn't get the friendly roll. But Araya does get her first point of the night, and the lead is back to 2. It's 10-8 Devils. 6:50 to play. Here's Ward with it. Wide open three. Too strong off the back of the iron, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Right here at the scorer's table. Had a wide open look. Just a little too strong on the three-pointer. Leilani's got 2 fouls. She's had a couple of good looks, but no points just yet. And now Trinity Tyson will bring it up court for the Devils. She's also playing with 2 fouls. She had 2 in the first quarter. Trinity will drive. Floater in the paint off the back of the iron. Good. Gets the friendly roll. And Trinity has her first basket of the night. Lead is back to 4. It's 12-8. Here's a drive from the Wildcats. Wild shot in the paint. No good. Takara Johnson with a rebound. And that will dump it off to Tyson. Let her bring it up court. 6 minutes to play, second quarter. Trinity stops her dribble. Three-pointer. No good off the front of the rim. Takara Johnson down there fighting for the rebound with Hill. And it's going to be Hill who comes away with it for Locust Grove. Wildcats swinging it cross court. Ward with it. Jumper, no good. Not even close. And Araya Burke there for the rebound. 5:35 to play, first half. Second game in 48 hours here for Locust Grove. Again, they were blown out on Tuesday night over in Conyers when they took on Heritage. They lost that one 80-40. Shot just inside the three-point line is short. Rebound by Jackson. The putback by Burke is no good. Locust Grove now will take a shot off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Trinity Tyson. Nobody can seem to connect on a shot right now.
No, they're just going back and forth, and there's a travel by our good girl over there. Miss.
And I think we're going to have a timeout
Trinity
here on the floor. Yep, Trinity with the travel. Timeout after the turnover. 4:54 to play here in the first half. Jackson leading 12-8. Our coverage of Red Devil basketball tonight being presented by Uncle Chewy Entertainment. For all of your bounce houses, your water slides, your inflatables, cotton candy machines, and popcorn machines, make sure you contact Derek Adams at Uncle Chewy Entertainment. If you're looking to take your next party or event from ordinary to extraordinary, make sure you visit Uncle Chewy Entertainment on Facebook. Had a chance to chat with Chewy the other day. He came by the office and we sat down and talked for a little while, and says his son, who is a sophomore this year, is apparently going to be the new kicker for the Red Devil football team next year.
Okay.
Now that Peyton Zimmerman has graduated, we're in need of a kicker, and Chewy said that Coach Myricks came over and recruited his son, who's a great soccer player, runs a lot of track. Said his son told him he did not mind being the place kicker just as long as he didn't get hit.
Can't guarantee that, but
he said the first time there's a bad snapper, he said he may have to change his mind. So we'll see how it works out next year for the Red Devils place kicker. Inside 5 minutes to play, second quarter. Jackson leads Locust Grove 12-8. We're trying to win our 4th straight game. Locust Grove has lost 5 in a row. Again, they started 4-1 on the season. There's Ward with it. 10 on the shot clock. Hill with a long three, front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Devils. Here's Tyson bringing it up court. 1-on-2, scoop and score for Trinity Tyson. What a shot by Trinity. Thought she was going to lose the ball. Not only did she keep it, threw it high off the backboard and got the shot. Here's Locust Grove with a shot down on the block. No good, but out of bounds. Last touch by Alicia Smith of the Devils. And Locust Grove will keep the ball with 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Leilani Ward will inbound. Throws it down low. And we're going to have a foul call down in the paint. They're going to call Takara Johnson. It's going to be her second. And it's going to send Locust Grove to the line to shoot 2. So far tonight, they are 2 out of 6 from the free throw line. First free throw is on the way, and it's good. Should have brought my binoculars in here tonight. Try to get a number on these jerseys for Locust Grove.
Yeah, they're not the best. You can't see them.
Second free throw is up and good, so Locust Grove connects on both free throws, and as soon as I can see that number
20.
20, okay, thanks, Coach. That is Asia Manning. Araya Burt with a drive, has it stripped at the free throw line. And here comes Manning. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Kayla Bolston. Bolston will push up court now. She'll take it all the way off the glass. That's too easy for Kayla. That's 8 points. And the lead is 16-10, Jackson.
And she can really do that all night.
She has great momentum, and boy, when she gets down in that paint, she's just got a great eye for the rim. Even when it doesn't look like she's got a chance, she'll find a way to get that ball up and in. And again, she's leading the way right now with 8. Locust Grove shot in the paint, too short. Rebound, Araya Burt nearly threw it away. And now we'll put it into the hands of Trinity Tyson. 3 minutes left in the first half. 16-10, Jackson leading. We throw it down low to Johnson. She's wide open, and she'll put the layup in there. First points of the night for Takara Johnson.
Great job by Alicia by feeding her down on the block.
It's an 8-point lead, biggest lead of the night for the Lady Devils. Ward thought about the 3. Now she'll swing it over. Locust Grove on the low block. Again, shot is too strong. Putback is no good. Araya Burt with the rebound. Here's the outlet to Bolston. Kayla wants to go all the way, and she's going to be stripped underneath. Could she save it? She did not. Ball was knocked away by Locust Grove down in the paint. Kayla tried to recover, and when she did, she stepped on the baseline.
If she just would have went up, she would have got the foul. But she tried to transition and got to the left.
Again, Kayla leading the way so far with 8 first-half points for the Lady Devils. Tyson has 4, Smith with 3, Johnson with 2. 2:15 to play before halftime. And there's a turnover by Locust Grove. Here's Tyson, one-on-one with Leilani Ward. She has it knocked away into the hands of Bolston, and she'll put it up and in. Good look from Tyson to find Kayla in the paint. And a nice job by Kayla to get back down to be there to help Trinity.
Well, that's
a foul going to be on the floor. We're going to have a blocking foul. It's going to be an offensive foul on Locust Grove.
And that would be number 24.
Yep, that's Candace Bell. That is her 3rd. In high school basketball, you give 5 fouls, and then you are done for the night. And for Candace Bell, that is already her 3rd. 1:45 to play, second quarter. Jackson has doubled up Locust Grove. It's 20-10 Red Devils, and we're going to have a carrying violation. Bolston was locked up, didn't know if she wanted to pass it, didn't know if she wanted to keep it, and just got caught in between, and another turnover for the Devils. Jackson's got 20 points. Kayla has 10 of those 20 here in the first half. The lead is 10 for the Devils. 90 seconds left in the quarter. Another shot in the paint off the top of the backboard is going to be a turnover by Locust Grove. Shot nearly went over the backboard, and it was Araya Burt, number 4 there for the defense with Jackson. That's what forced that ugly shot from Locust Grove. She didn't get the block, but she was definitely there to influence the shot. Some subs checking back into the game. It's going to be number 13, That's going to be number 23, Ilana Durham for Locust Grove. Devils pushing up court, reach-in foul. No, a double dribble going to be called on Trinity Tyson. Tyson was trying to go 1-on-4, and it just didn't work. 1:21 left to play in the half. Again, coming up at halftime, we are expected to be joined by Coach Eddie Snell, the head coach of the Red Devils varsity team. I want to ask what happened in Monticello Saturday, because we beat Monticello pretty good here at home a couple of weeks ago, and then they turned around and beat us at their place this past Saturday night. I was a little shocked when I saw that final score. We got 1 minute on the clock here in the second quarter. Ward will swing it over to Hill. Hill thought about the three, 10 on the shot clock. They'll go down low. Johnson with a block, and then a foul called in the paint. So good news, bad news down there for the Devils as Takara Johnson initially got the block, but then came right back and called with the foul, and that is her third.
I like the aggression that's down there, but Takara, if you're going to come down in the block, you're going to feel it. I love that old school style.
Between Takara down there and Araya Burke, you're right. First free throw, no good.
And unfortunately for the Wildcats, they have not done well at the free throw line.
They have not. They are only 4 out of 10 so far. Tyson will check out of the game. Takara Johnson will check out of the game. Checking in will be Milan White and Sophie Logan for the Lady Devils. Durham is at the line. Second free throw, she'll bank it in. It's 20-11, 45 seconds left. Bolston's pass is tipped, nearly stolen. And now she's got it back at the top of the key, guarded by Leilani Ward. Senior on sophomore. Kayla drives, lost the ball, got tripped up, turned it over. Here's Locust Grove. Shot into paint is good. A left-handed lay-in by the Wildcats, number 20, Asia Manning. She's got 5 to lead the way for Locust Grove. It's 20-13 with 15 seconds left. And a turnover by the Devils. Tyson was trying to get it, or excuse me, that's Alicia Smith. She was trying to get over to Bolston. Ward came in, knocked it out of the hands, and as Bolston was trying to save it, she knocked it out of bounds. Now there's 8 seconds left. Here's Ward, thought about the three. She didn't take it. We're down to 5. She's going to have to do something. Long three at the horn is no good off the front of the rim. And we will go to halftime with Jackson on top. Your score is 20-13. The Lady Devils outscored Locust Grove 11-6 in the second quarter. And at the break, it's a 7-point ball game with Jackson leading Locust Grove by a score of 20-13. Our coverage of Red Devil basketball tonight from Jackson High School being presented in part by Sexton and Moody. That's where you'll find former Red Devil Brad Moody there for all of your criminal defense representation. Misdemeanors, felonies, DUIs, even personal injury. Brad Moody is there for you. Check them out today. They've got a brand new Facebook page up and running. Just search for Sexton and Moody. Also want to send a big thank you tonight to our local State Farm agents here in Jackson. Tim Broyles State Farm. He's located on the Courthouse Square at 34 Oak Street, and also by Charlie Pelt. He's located just off of Covington Street, right beside the May and Carter Oil Company in Jackson. For all of your auto, your home, your renters, your life insurance, boating, whatever you may need, State Farm is there for you with Tim Broyles and Charlie Pelt in downtown Jackson. We are at halftime here tonight at Jackson High School as K13 Media's live coverage of Red Devil basketball. My name is Chad Feltman. Right here in front of me is Coach J.W. Lowell, and this guy behind me, if he'll lean up a little bit so we can get him on the camera, it is the head coach for the boys varsity program. That is Coach Eddie Snell. There he is. What you think about the hat, Coach? First impressions. Come on now.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. I love it. I don't know if I don't know if that's a good wow or what is this guy thinking wow.
Okay. I like it, man. I actually do, man. I got It's got the, Christmas in the front.
You don't have to lie.
Christmas in the front, swag in the back.
That's
I like
right.
it.
That's
I like
right.
it.
See, Coach
I didn't
Steph-
realize you was an Alabama fan either with the house too.
No. There is no Alabama fans up here. We got an Auburn fan right here beside
War
me.
Eagle.
But, he's
There's
always,
definitely an Alabama fan up here.
well, excuse me.
okay,
Excuse
all
me.
right.
Not right here in this seat, by the way. So, hey, good to see you. We got a big game coming up here tonight against Locust Grove. My first question before tonight, I told Coach Lau this was going to be the first thing I asked you. What happened Saturday night in Monticello? How do we go from almost blowing those guys out at our place to getting beat over at their place in less than a week? Let's recap last Saturday night because that's the last time we were on the court with our boys varsity program.
Yeah, I challenged the guys before the game, and, I told them that I'm not asking you to do anything that you haven't already done, all right, because if you think about it, the week prior, we played a good Lamar team on the road, and it was a good game all the way through. We wound up pulling it off at the very end. It was a very emotional game, up and down, so that took a lot of energy from us. The very next night, we were asked to play Monticello and regain that energy, and that's tough to do back to back. But we were able to do it, and we were able to do it pretty comfortably. They did give us some trouble. They wind up, tying it up, and we having to, pull away toward the end of the second half. But so it was something that we had already done, and so for us, last week, and it's 16, 17-year-old kids, and myself included. You see something and you think that's how it's supposed to be every single time, but you don't think about what you did in order to get to where you got. And I think that was kind of lost on us last Saturday. And Coach did a good job of, getting us out of certain things that we like to do. So hats off to them, man. They did a fantastic job of making adjustments.
Let's talk about this Locust Grove team we got here tonight. It's going to be our final home game of the year. We won't be back home again until January the 6th when we take on Spalding. So what does Locust Grove present to you? What kind of challenge can we expect from the Wildcats coming into tonight's contest?
Well, if you were here for the 9th grade game, you'll see a sort of a preview of what they are. Okay. And they like to, as soon as the ball is rebounded, they like to push the ball up the floor, get into transition just like we do. And so it's going to be a fast-paced game, up and down. They don't present a overwhelming challenge for us as far as, outmatching us with size. But they do present a lot of problems with us with their speed. So we're looking to match their energy, and hopefully come out with a different result this weekend.
We got to be leading the state when it comes to playing one-possession games. It seems like every game we play, at the end of the game, it's a 2-point game, 3-point game, 1-point game.
Right.
We were just going to get out there and just blow one out one night. Can we go win one by like 35 and just quit making these? I mean, I've got no fingernails left up here.
Oh, you know what? As a head coach, that bothers you a little bit too, man, because you start to get gray hairs. But what it also does, it builds character, and it reveals character as well. So we're looking for those tight games to help us. We see it during the regular season, but we're looking to help us down the road. So we don't mind being in a fist fight, and that's one thing that I learned about these guys that I already knew about myself. But these guys, man, they don't mind being in a fist fight. So when there's a close game, they either they're gonna always rise to the challenge. Now we may not always prevail, but they definitely gonna rise to the challenge, and that's what I absolutely love about this group.
Tonight we got Locust Grove. Tomorrow night we're up in Henry County to take on Union Grove, and then it's Christmas break. What is Santa Claus going to bring you? What do you want for Christmas? How's that going this year?
So my daughter goes to Union Grove.
Okay.
I live in Henry County. These are 2 Henry County schools. I don't want a whole lot. I pretty much got everything that I want with my family. I just want 2 Henry County wins.
There you go.
That's all I want.
Not asking for much.
Nah, that's not asking for much.
2 wins, Locust Grove, Union Grove, going to Christmas with a couple of back-to-back wins.
Right.
Wouldn't be a bad present at all.
Oh, no, not at all.
9th grade team looked pretty decent here tonight. Lost late, but they were tied basically 3.5 quarters of that game. What are you seeing from those guys that are anybody possibly coming up to the varsity level off that 9th grade team? Anybody surprising you so far?
Well, no real surprises. We know what we got. And 9th grade and JV as well is one of those deals where you get guys, your best players, not really playing the full 4 quarters because they are only allowed it 6 quarters, so that we try to save most of those for varsity. So some of our kids like Kiaje, who's a special talent, we're not able to play all 4 quarters, but that's nothing that we haven't done all year. So it's one of those things where we're just trying to find certain chemistries and just trying to find different guys that can help us on the next level.
We can get Kiaje to be a little meaner down on that low block. That young man might be he might be something special for us here.
Yeah,
he's got to toughen him up a little bit.
He think he gonna hurt somebody, and I told him, man, just get in there and be you.
Yep, just go to there and scrap and play. And the young man's got great size, and I'm sure we'll see him tonight in the varsity game too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Well, look, we wish you best of luck here tonight. Wish you luck tomorrow night at your home at Union Grove. You big
backyard.
trader. Yeah, big trader. So, and we hope you have a very Merry Christmas and hope you have a lot of great time with your family. And I hope Santa answers that wish list of 2 Henry County wins in back-to-back nights.
I hope so, man. I hope so. Merry Christmas to you
Yes,
too
sir.
as well.
Absolutely, brother.
All right. J-Dub,
Coach
Merry
Lau here with us,
Christmas.
so-
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. All right, and thank you for everything you do for our team, our school, and our community.
Well, let's go win one tonight by about 35. All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, Coach Eddie Snell, he is the head coach for the Jackson High School Red Devils varsity team, building a program here at Jackson High School. Again, the first year we've ever had a 9th grade basketball team at Jackson. Love what Coach Snell's doing, Coach Lau, and looks like the fruits of the labor are really starting to pay off. I can't remember another basketball program we had that was deep enough to need 3 teams here at Jackson High School.
Man, they can only get better, and Coach Snell's doing the right thing. He wants to see the longevity of the program, and it's been a while. I mean, I know Coach Myrick was probably the longest tenured coach outside of maybe Coach Rosser and then I can't think of his name right off the bat, but
Coach Freeman was here.
Coach Freeman, and those have been the last big tenured guys. And Coach Myers did a pretty good job. Had great athletes come up during that time. Unfortunately, was probably in one of the most dominant regions ever. But I think this is a great time for the basketball team and the program. And Coach Snell, whatever he does, he gives full effort in. And I think it's in good hands for the near future.
I agree with you. Hey, that's Coach J.W. Lau. I'm Chad Feltman. We are in the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Halftime is just about finished, and we're getting you ready for the start of quarter number 3 here between the Lady Devils and the Wildcats from Locust Grove. Let's quickly recap the first half. Kayla Bolston led the way for Jackson with 10 first-half points. For Locust Grove, it was Asia Manning, the sophomore. She led the way. Well, excuse me, not Asia. It was Anai Hill. She had 6. Asia Manning had 5. From the free throw line, Jackson was 3 out of 4. Locust Grove was 4 out of 10. And we got a couple of players in foul trouble for both teams. For Jackson, number 20, Takara Johnson. She is the sophomore. She is playing with 3 fouls. And for Locust Grove, the junior, number 24, Candace Bell. She is playing with 3 fouls. So that's our recap from the first half. We're getting ready for the start of quarter number 3. It's Red Devil basketball presented by the May and Carter Oil Company in Jackson. Glad you're here with us tonight on what's going to turn out to be a frigid Thursday night. Boy, the next couple of days are going to be just dangerously cold. Shot taken by the Wildcats. Going to be an air ball underneath, rebounded by Takara Johnson. Biggest lead of the night so far has been 10 by Jackson. But Locust Grove was able to get a few on the board before halftime to make it a 7-point game. Here's Burke with it. Running jumper in the paint, no good. Takara Johnson with a putback is no good. The ball still knocked loose. Now it's into the hands of Elisha Smith. Now Tyson has it. Trinity will drive. Layup no good. Who hit it out of bounds? I think Jackson touched it last. We did, like Araya Burke, number 4. Slapped it out of bounds. That will give Locust Grove the ball back. Just underway in the third quarter. Jackson leading by 7. Again, the Red Devils here at home tonight. And then we are right up the road in Henry County again tomorrow night. We will take on Union Grove High School up in McDonough. For Locust Grove, their next game won't come until next Wednesday. They will take on Lamar County in a Christmas tournament next Wednesday. Same tournament that our boys team will be in. Girls won't be in that tournament for the Devils. Their next game's not coming up till January 6th. Here's Tyson with a jumper. It's good. Trinity over on the right wing has her 6th point of the night. Lead is back to 9, 22-13 Jackson. Wildcats looking for something here in front of their own bench. Nothing working. They'll throw it to Leilani Ward. Shot is no good. Out of bounds. Just barely nicked the side of the rim. Leilani just can't find it tonight. She's still scoreless.
And that seems like how their offense is set up. They have 2 perimeter shooters, and they have number 20 over there, Anaya Manning. And if the shooters are not on, then they're not on.
Who is on right now is Trinity Tyson. She's got 2 more. And she's got all 4 points so far for the Devils here in the third quarter. It's an 11-point lead, 24-13, biggest lead of the night for Jackson. Red Devils trying to win their 4th straight after starting the year 0-5. Floater in the paint is no good by Locust Grove, knocked out of bounds. Oh, saved, I should say. 3-pointer is going to be no good. Ball's knocked loose underneath. Another offensive rebound. Johnson on the defense, Burke on the defense, and they're going to call a foul. It looks like on Araya Burke. They will indeed, and that's going to be the first foul on Araya. And going to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Asia Manning, number 20.
Asia Manning.
She's got 5 points on the night. Again, Locust Grove in the first half was 4 out of 10 at the stripe. Inbound pass to Locust Grove. In and out, no good. They get the offensive rebound again. That's 3 offensive rebounds on this drive alone. Here's Ward with it. Ball fake. Shot blocked by Jackson down in the paint. Trying to get a number. I think that was
Number
Sophie
3.
Logan. Yeah,
Sophie.
the freshman. Logan got a block in there. Here's Tyson bringing it. And she'll draw the foul on her way to the rim. So it's going to be 2 free throws here for Jackson. And Trinity
great
Tyson.
job by Trinity. I mean, just going straight to the rim.
Foul's going to be on Ilana Durham, number 23. It's going to be her 2nd. And it will send Tyson to the line to shoot 2. If she can hit these 2 free throws, that'll tie her with Bolston for the game lead so far. First free throw is in there and good. Jackson pretty good at the line so far tonight. We are 4 out of 5.
And Trinity does so much better and demands the ball and has so much more command of the ball when Bolston's not in.
Second free throw is good. So Trinity Tyson, 10 points. 6 of those 10 here in the third quarter. As a matter of fact, she scored all 6 for the Devils in the third. Jackson's on a 6-0 run. To start the third quarter, we're up by 13. Biggest lead of the night, and it continues to grow. And I tell you, if you're Coach Holloway right now, you got to love what you're seeing between Bolston and Tyson. They both have 10 points. They're spreading it around. Not just one player dominating. Layup down low, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Another offensive rebound, and right as the horn sounds, it's up and good for Locust Grove. Number 24, Candace Bell, has her first basket of the night. That'll stop the Jackson run. One thing we are getting absolutely murdered on tonight are the rebounds. And we're going to have a whistle, an official timeout here. I believe they got to reset the shot clock. Hold on now, they're working on it. Offensive rebounding tonight for Locust Grove has been their strength. And
Well, they got two
missed.
big guys. I mean, they got two bigger, 24 Candace Bell and 20 Asia Manning are very tall for the block players, and they use them very well. Obviously, you see Asia Manning is one of the best, scoring threats on Locust Grove, and Candace is like a good pick and roll type opportunity.
Inbound pass nearly stolen by Leilani Ward. The ball is in the hands now of Elisha Smith. She'll take the jump shot, and she nails it right at the free throw line. That's 5 for Elisha Smith. The lead is back to 13. 4 minutes to play, third quarter, and we come away with the steal. Here's Tyson with it. Trinity bringing it up court, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Locust Grove. Well, Bolston has 10, Tyson has 10, Elisha Smith has 5. So those three ladies have combined to score 25 out of the 28 for Jackson tonight. And we're going to have a 3-second violation against Jackson. So another turnover off the ball for the Devils. 3:49 left in the third quarter. Again, the Lady Devils trying to hold on and win their 4th straight game here tonight. Locust Grove has lost 5 in a row.
Looks like Trinity is gassed.
Timeout going to be taken by Coach Johnson of Locust Grove. Let's take the timeout, too. Thank a few of our sponsors. 3:40 to play, third quarter. It's Jackson on top by a score of 28-15. Our coverage of Red Devil basketball tonight being presented in part by Advanced Roofing and Interiors. That's where we're coming to you live from tonight, the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Hey, listen, cold weather is on the way. If you suffer any kind of roof damage from the freezing rain coming in or the cold temperatures, make sure you contact Advanced Roofing and Interiors today. But they are more than just roofing. They can take care of your gutters, your siding, all of your fencing needs, and even concrete work with Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Make sure you check out their Facebook page for before and after photos of their work and to see how you could possibly qualify to have your roof replaced absolutely free from Advanced Roofing and Interiors. Big thank you to Thomas Boswell for his continued support for K13 Media. He has been with us since day one. 2 years ago we started this. 28-15, Jackson leads by 13. 3.5 to play, third quarter. Leilani Ward will drive and kick it out. Now they go back down to Leilani with a head fake. She'll dish underneath, and a nice pass by Ward to get it down to Candace Bell, number 24.
No guards in. This is going to be different right here.
Yeah, who's going to bring it up here for Jackson first? We got to get the ball in, and we can't even do that. We throw it out of bounds.
Well, we took out Trinity and replaced her with, what was that, Miss White?
Yeah, Milan White.
Milan White. So,
well, you got both of your ball handlers on the bench right now.
yeah,
Trinity
it's gonna be
Tyson
different.
and Kayla Bolston. 28-17. Jackson leads by 11. There's Ward with it. Nobody in front of her. Three-pointer, too strong. Araya Burke there. Excuse me, that's Sophie Logan with the rebound. Now, who's going to bring it up court for us? Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Locust Grove. We've got to get somebody up here to help. All right, let's make sure we ask Coach Holloway about this setup when she comes up and joins us here at halftime of the boys' game.
Well, I'm
I
sure
guess she's going to go to Smith.
Alicia is definitely the person. There's 10 seconds right there.
Yep, so that's 2 straight possessions. We haven't even been able to get it across half court.
And I love Alicia. I love her game, but I don't know about handling it all the way down as yet on her forte, but she can do it in the future, I definitely think.
And Trinity will come in now. Tyson checks back in. She will replace Milan White. 28-17, Jackson leading, 2:45 to play, third quarter. We have outscored Locust Grove 8-4 here in the third. Three-pointer, top of the key, in and out. Strong rebound by Araya Burke. And now Tyson will bring it up court, or try to anyway, guarded heavily there by Ward. Here's Alicia Smith with it. Will she pop the three? She thought about it. Now looking down low. She'll go right at the free throw line to Araya Burke. She'll turn around and take the shot. Does not get the friendly roll. Rebounded Locust Grove. Burke couldn't get the friendly roll at home. Locust Grove has the ball. Here's Ward with it. Layup is up and in. And finally, with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, Leilani Ward gets her first basket of the night. And the lead is down to just 9. 28-19. We led by 13. Smith, three-pointer, side of the rim, no good. Fourth shot. Locust Grove with a rebound, back into the hands of Ward. Crossover. Trying to work on the low block. She'll give it up from the free throw line. Shot is up and good. Locust Grove is putting together a run. That was Asia Manning, her 7th point, and a timeout going to be taken by Coach Holloway and the Lady Devils. What was a 13-point lead is now just down to 7. 28-21, Jackson on top. We've got 1:26 to play here in quarter number 3. Our coverage of Red Devil basketball this evening from Jackson High School is being presented in part by Mayor Carlos Duffy in the city of Jackson. Mayor Duffy would like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And they're doing something pretty cool in downtown Jackson. They're getting ready to open the little pocket park on the square, right in between what used to be the old Fuquay building and remember Duraney's, which now is the Goat Island, where they're putting a park right there in between. And they're selling commemorative bricks. So if you'd like to get a brick with your family's name on it or in memory of a loved one, make sure you contact the City of Jackson or check out their Facebook page to see how you can get your brick today. 1:20 to play, third quarter. Locust Grove's on a 6-0 run. Tyson's got to get it across half court. She just barely does. Into the hands of Alicia Smith. Smith nearly threw it away trying to find Johnson. Johnson will drive baseline, and they're going to have a double dribble call, so another turnover against Jackson. Well, now the bad thing is we're not even taking shots. We're just turning it over. 1 minute to play in the third. Let's see if Locust Grove can keep this run alive. Three-pointer, top of the key, no good. Rebound, Trinity Tyson. Tyson 1-on-4, trying to bring it all the way. She'll take the layup. It's no good, but she'll draw the foul. And it looks like Trinity will go to the line and shoot 2. And I believe they're going to call Leilani Ward, number 13, on the foul. That'll be her third.
And I think Coach Holloway just, some friendly advice out there, coach to coach. When they get into this set, Trinity does a good job, but the next person on the list should be is Araya, feeding that offense, especially when Bolston's on the bench, and especially when Trinity went down. Then Bolston should be getting the ball inside the blocks.
Second free throw from Tyson. She hits on that one, so Trinity goes 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She has 11 on the night. That'll stop the Locust Grove run of 6-0. Lead is back to 8. 43 seconds left, third quarter. 20 on the shot clock. Three-pointer by Locust Grove. Too strong off the back iron. Another offensive rebound and a nice dish down low. And Locust Grove has found something down low to Asia Manning. She has 9. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Alicia Smith with it. She'll drive. Running jumper in the paint is no good. Ball's knocked around. This is Takara Johnson. She'll draw the foul with her putback, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Locust Grove has absolutely just murdered us tonight on the offensive boards.
Rebounding.
Fouls on Anai Hill. That is number 3, and that is her first. And this will send Takara Johnson to the line. 2 free throws. First one is up, and it's good. High arcing free throw. Don't bring that rain too early, because it's gonna freeze when it gets here, I promise. This will be the 10th free throw of the night for the Devils, and it's good. Boy, how about that shot?
Love it.
What about that form she's got at the line? 10 seconds left in the third. Ward has it. They'll try to get it down low. 5 seconds on the clock. Jumper, no good. Air ball still loose. Locust Grove has it, and a foul As the horn sounds, there's going to be a foul, and it will probably send Locust Grove to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Let's see who they're going to call it on. It'll be on Araya Burke. That's going to be her second.
Number 23.
Yep, that's going to be Ilana Durham. She has struggled tonight at the free throw line. This will be the first free throws of the third quarter for Locust Grove. They were 4 out of 10 in the first half. Now they're going to put 0.3 seconds back on the clock.
The referees are discussing, was it on the ground or on the floor, or was it during a shooting motion?
Well, Locust Grove was there at the line ready to shoot 2. And again at the line is going to be Durham, the senior, the only senior on the team here for Locust Grove.
They're going to get the girls.
Well, I mean, the Lady Devils need to get back. I mean, Locust Grove could always purposely miss that second, tip it up and in. We got to have somebody there blocking. 31-23. They've put 0.3 of a second back on the clock.
Well, I don't know what's going on. Everybody's drinking water, and we got people sitting at the free throw line. So I don't know what's going on.
Now, the foul was committed, it looked like, right as the horn was sounding. 31-23. We have outscored Locust Grove here in the third quarter, 11-10. So it's been a very evenly matched third. And now we're just trying to figure out what the call is going to be down here at the scores table.
Yeah, they're figuring something out.
I don't know if they're trying to put time back on the clock. Here's the thing. Unless you put a second on the clock, I mean, 0.3 isn't going to matter of anything.
Right.
I mean, if Jackson gets the ball, you can't even Hail Mary a shot.
It's not even going to matter. Once you touch it, it's there.
All right, so it looks like we're ready. 2 free throws coming for Alana Durham, the senior. She's got 2 points on the night. First free throw is no good. Her struggles continue at the line. Locust Grove was only 4 out of 10 at the free throw line in the first half. Second free throw is on the way. This one rattles in and out. They touched the ball, and the clock never moved. And there it goes. It's on about a 10-second delay. So we've played 3 here at Jackson High School. At the end of 3, it's the Lady Devils on top of Locust Grove. Our score is 31-23. Lady Devils leading. Tonight's coverage of Red Devil basketball being presented in part by Hometown Realty in downtown Jackson. They're located right on 3rd Street, and they are there for all of your real estate needs. If you're looking to buy land, if you're looking to sell your land or property, or if you just need a professional real estate company to manage your property, make sure you contact Corey Dickerson and the Hometown crew at Hometown Realty in downtown Jackson. You know, they got a big sign outside that says walk-ins welcome. Thought about just busting up in there one day just to see if walk-ins really are welcome.
I'm sure they are. Everybody's trying to sell some real estate at this
moment. That is a hot deal right now.
I just need something that's affordable. Can I get some of that affordability in real estate, please?
No. So we outscore Locust Grove 11-10 in the third. We lead by 8. Locust Grove got it down to 6. So they're not going away. Got to see what we do right here to see if we get our ball handlers back out there. That's when they made that run. We had Bolston and Tyson on the bench.
Well, Bolston's still not coming in.
We'll get the ball to start the fourth. Trying to win our 4th straight. We're 1 quarter away from doing just that. Araya Burke lost the ball, and we're going to have a jump ball called. And it's going to be Locust Grove's possession. Well, we started the 4th the same way we started the 3rd with a turnover. All right, got an update here from Coach G, the athletic director from Jackson High School. He has let us know that our Lady Devils will be in that Lamar County tournament next week. Running jumper, no good in the paint. Rebound by Jackson. Must have been a late addition for the Lady Devils. Tyson needs help. She'll swing it up. Finally gets it across half court. Last second into the hands of Takara Johnson. Her layup is blocked. Sophie Logan picks it up. She's fouled down in the paint, and Sophie's going to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. They'll call that foul on Candace Bell. That is her 4th.
I hope Takara's okay. She gets up. I mean, she hit the floor pretty tough right there.
Not sure who the Lady Devils are playing yet in that first round of the tournament next week in Lamar County, but I do know the boys are playing Lamar County for the 3rd time this season. We're going to try to complete the sweep. First free throw is up and good by Sophie Logan, the sophomore, her first point of the night. And we stay pretty hot at the free throw line. We're 9 out of 11. Second free throw on the way from Sophie is up and in. Boy, you love to see that from a freshman. Hit those free throws. Steal now by Tyson. Trinity. Oh, lost it off her foot.
Goodness.
Trinity had the fast break. She was getting ready to go in for the layup and lost it off her toes. Oh, she is. Boy, she wants that one back bad. You can just see her hanging her head.
Man,
She knows she let one get away there.
I tell you what, this Red Devil, Lady Devils, man, with so much youth on here,
Yep.
once they get a full year of just working and grinding to better their game, I could see the sky's the limit for this program.
Well, not just the players. Let's not forget Coach Holloway. This is her first year
Right.
as head coach. And, again, she's got one senior on this team for Jackson. So after this season, she's got a year under her belt. These girls have a year under their belt. I mean, this could be and you like who you see with Alicia Smith and Takara Johnson and Araya Burke.
And Alexis, what is it? What's her name?
And, you know, Macy's
Trinity.
Macy's not here tonight, but you get Bachelor out there and that
Macy's
three-point.
a good three-point
Yep.
shooter for the team. You know, this is a dangerous thing because when Araya Burke understands how to play like a big, my goodness, watch out.
Well, I know one thing. There's going to be a collision course when we get in region play because Mary Persons right now is 12-0 on the season. Their girls are absolutely balling down in Forsyth. We'll see them twice this year. Inside 7 minutes to play. Jumper no good. Short. Rebounded by Araya Burke. She'll hand it off to Tyson. Now Trinity's got to get through the double team. She throws it to Burke. There's Araya with it. She'll drive in the paint. Jumper, no good. Got her on rebound, then lost it. Locust Grove throws it away. And a foul going to be called on the Wildcats. Going to have a push as Tyson came away with a loose ball. Foul's going to go on number 24, and that's going to be it for Candace Bell. That is 5 on my sheet.
I think they're going to give it to 23.
Do they call 23?
I think that's who they're going to give it to.
It looked like a 24. If they go 23, which it looks like they're going to do that. So I apologize to Candace Bell. Foul's going to be on Alana Durham. Elisha Smith, pull-up three, no good. Loose ball controlled by Locust Grove. 6:20 left in the ball game. We're up 10. And another steal by Trinity. All right, now she's got to be careful. 1 on 4. Trinity takes it all the way, gets it swatted. A hard foul. Trinity hit the deck pretty hard. She pops up. She's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
She is upset. Hit her all in the face. She's more upset because she got.
And are they not going to say that's going to be a shooting foul?
It's a shooting foul.
Okay.
She just got to get her composure back.
She took a shot to the
She
face.
did.
And then a hard hit to the ground.
I don't understand how that's not a flagrant. I know in the NBA, anything above the shoulders is now a flagrant.
Trinity's going to come out of the game. She's going to head to the locker room.
She's got to get her composure back. If not, she may do something she shouldn't.
All right, so Trinity is going to check out. And at the line shooting the free throws is going to be Milan White, number 2, the junior. Hope everything's okay with Trinity. That was a real hard foul. First free throw is good by Milan.
And this is where it gets interesting again because now your best point guards are one sitting on the bench and the other one is back in the training room.
Second free throw is no good. Rebound by Jackson. It's loose. We try to save it, and we do. Into the hands of Araya Burke. Now Alicia Smith with a pull-up jumper. Oh, it's in and out. Boy, that ball was halfway into the
they're going to call a
net.
foul.
And they're going to call Takara with a foul. That's her 4th. Tough luck there for Elisha. That ball was halfway down, and it just rattled back out. We're inside 6 minutes left. Jackson leads 34-23. Johnson's got to be careful. She's playing with 4 down there on the low block. Leilani Ward with a wild shot. Nobody there to rebound for Jackson. Loose ball underneath, picked up by Locust Grove and put back up and in. And once again, that is number 20. That is Asia Manning. She's got 11. Here's Smith bringing it up court for the Devils. And she never even looked up.
That's not her strong suit, but that's what she's got to do right now.
Trying to figure out why Kayla's not in the ballgame. She's got 10 points. She has not played a second in the second half, and she don't have any fouls.
Well, I think Coach Holloway's trying to let these young girls play. You know, when you're in these non-region games, you got the control of the game. Let some of your bench work and try to establish the culture for next year as well.
Shot taken as an air ball, rebounded again by Locust Grove, and now going to be dribbled off the foot of the Devils.
And the defense has been there.
Well, we have cut off and sealed off that baseline all night. That is where Locust Grove has been trying to get. And, you know, if we just pick up half of the rebounds that Locust Grove has picked up tonight offensively, I mean, this is a 20-point lead instead of a 9. We have just gotten hammered down low tonight on the boards. Shot in the paint is no good, and we're going to call a foul on Takara, and I believe that's going to be her 5th. That's 5 on my sheet.
Number 2. They're going to give it to number 2, Mr. Feltman.
Thank you there. That's why I got Coach Lau here with me tonight. That is going to be Milan White's 1st. Trinity Tyson is back out of the locker room, back on the bench, and at the free throw line shooting 2. First one is good by Asia Manning.
And Asia's had a great game. I don't want to take anything away from any of these student athletes, but Asia's done a really good job for the Locust Grove Wildcats.
Well, that's her 12th. She's almost got half the points for the Wildcats. Second free throw. This one is short. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Takara Johnson. 4:50 left in the ballgame. Stolen. Leilani Ward has got a fast break all by herself. Layup is up and in. It's now just a 6-point game. We throw it away trying to get it inbounds. Somehow it ended up in the hands of Johnson, and we blew another opportunity trying to get it down low to Sophie Logan. 4.5 minutes left in the game. All right, Coach Lau, how much longer do you keep Bolston there on the bench for Jackson? She is our ball handler. Locust Grove trying to go in down low. They throw it away. Sophie Logan is there to pick it up. And now she throws it away. Last touch, Locust Grove.
Yeah.
Trinity Tyson is going to come back in for Jackson.
She's going to call a timeout. Good job, Coach Holloway. Call a timeout.
So she will
regroup
call.
them.
Yep. 4:13 left in the ball game. What was a 13-point lead for Jackson is now just 6 with halfway to go in the fourth quarter. Our coverage of Red Devil basketball here this evening being presented in part by Smith, Welch, Webb & White, the largest law firm on the south side of Atlanta. For all of your legal needs, make sure you contact the crew at Smith, Welch, Webb & White. You can find their website online at smithwelchlaw.com. That's where you'll find Mr. Bird Garland and an old Red Devil working over there. Miss Amy Fletcher's there. Trying to figure out what grade did Amy graduate in. I know she was a little older than us.
Amy was a 02, right?
She played soccer with my wife, Ashley, so she graduated 02, and we were 03. Okay. Great supporters of Red Devil Athletics, and we sure do appreciate it with Smith, Welch, Webb & White. Again, online at smithwelchlaw.com. Well, it looked like we were going to have a blowout, and Locust Grove is fighting back. They're trying to stop a 5-game losing streak. We're trying to win our 4th straight. The lead is 6. We'll inbound to Trinity Tyson. She runs into a double team. Now she lost the ball, and a foul going to be called. They will call it on Leilani Ward. Kind of like a clean steal from up here, but they're going to call her with her 4th foul. Inbound pass quickly. Burke lost it off her shoe. Now she'll take it. Left-handed layup. Too strong. Loose ball in the paint. Now it's kicked away. Right to Trinity Tyson. 3-pointer by Trinity. In there. That's 14 for Trinity Tyson.
And she's such a competitor. I think that was so smart of her going to the locker room. She knew she was out of control, and her composure was shook. For a young kid to understand that and go back and recheck herself, make sure her face was fine.
The lead is back to 9. 3-pointer Locust Grove is short off the front iron. And Jackson will get the ball back.
And her hustle is 0 to none on this team. She hustles for everything. That's why she gets so many quick early foul trouble as well.
She's got 14 points on the night. Trinity Tyson does. Lost the ball momentarily. Out of those 14, 10 have come here in the second half. Jumper in the paint by Smith is no good. Burke with the rebound. Alicia with the putback, no good. Burke with the rebound again. We'll swing it around, reset the offense with Trinity Tyson. Tyson, jumper, no good, in and out. Rebound, Locust Grove, 3:05 to play. They'll push up court, wide open underneath. Layup is no good, but a foul going to be called. And I believe they're going to get Logan with the block down low. No, they're going to call that, they said, on number 22, Elisha Smith. But it looked like number 2, Sophie Logan, was the one down there. But they'll call Smith on the foul. That's going to be her first. And it will send Candace Bell, number 24, to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one is up, and it's no good. Locust Grove tonight, 6 out of 15 at the free throw line. They've missed 9. The lead is 9. They missed another one. Rebound Jackson.
Got to travel.
So Locust Grove's going to get the ball back. We got the rebound, but turned it right back over. If Locust Grove doesn't miss a free throw at all tonight, which I know is tough to do on any night, we'd have a tie ball game. Inside 3 minutes left to play. 3-pointer. It's good. All of a sudden, Leilani Ward has woke up here in the fourth quarter. She now has 7. The lead is back down to 6. Smith brings it up court. Stolen by Locust Grove. Wide open layup is up and in. That's Candace Bell. And the lead is down to 4. And are we going to have a foul called here on the inbound?
No, I think
they're going to just knock it out of bounds. Okay,
yeah,
I'll say if that's a foul on Ward, she would have been out of the game. She's playing with 4. 2:30 left in the ball game. We led by 13, and now a foul going to be called, and I believe that is going to go on Ward. I think they're going to get her with the reach. Nope, they will call number 20. And that's going to be Asia Manning. That's going to be her first. 2:25 left in the ball game. Jackson leads 37-33. And now the fans are on their feet. Cheerleaders making a lot of noise. Araya Burke bringing it up court for Jackson. Layup in the paint is good. Araya has her 3rd point of the night. The lead is back to 6. 2:10 to play. 39-33. Jackson on top. It's in the hands of Ward. 1:57 to play. Locust Grove with 15 on the shot clock. Ward has it. She'll take the long 3 as she buries it. Leilani Ward is all of a sudden on fire. She's got 10, and the lead is down to just 3 for Jackson. Here's Burke trying to go coast to coast. Layup no good. Putback was no good. Another putback is up and in by Sophie Logan. The freshman with her first bucket of the night. The lead is back to 5 with 1:25 to play. We've got to watch number 13. Leilani Ward has been the hot hand. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Locust Grove, and it will give Jackson the ball with 1:19 left to play.
And Asia Manning has to be tired. No time to sit.
Inbound pass. We get it to Burke. We caught Locust Grove sleeping. Araya all the way. Hard foul on her way to the rim. Araya's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
And I think that's 24 on the foul.
If it is, that's Bell. And that will be Candace Bell. So that is her 5th. And that should be the end of the night for the junior Candace Bell. She will exit with 6 points. And it will send Araya Burke to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
I don't know who this is. Look like 12.
Number 12 will come in. That is Ashaya Bailey. So Jackson at the free throw line tonight, 11 out of 14. First one from Burke. She'll bank it in. Lead is back to 6. Araya at the line, ready for her second. Here it is. No good. Out of bounds. Last touch. They're going to say last touch by Jackson. 1:12 left in the ball game. We lead by 6. Locust Grove trailed by 13. They got it all the way down to 3. And now they've got to get it inbounds. They do. It's in the hands of Ward. She'll bring it up court. Lost the ball from behind. It's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Locust Grove. 1:06 left in the ball game. 42-36. Jackson leading. Ward stopped her dribble. Now we're inside of a minute. Pass is going to be stolen by the Devils. Elisha Smith bringing it up court. She's got it knocked away. Last touch by the Wildcats. So Jackson will inbound on the baseline with 51 seconds remaining.
And if coach is smart here, you got 30 seconds on the shot. I mean, I'm taking a violation right here. You're up.
Yeah, you don't have to shoot it.
Yeah, I'm taking a violation.
We got to get it inbounds first. We do. In the hands of Araya Burke. It's knocked away. Stolen by Locust Grove. And then they immediately throw it out of bounds. They had a fast break set up with Leilani Ward, and it was thrown over her head out of bounds. Boy, we just caught a huge break on that one because it looked like Leilani was going to be gone for an easy layup. 45 seconds left in the ballgame. 42-36. Jackson leads. The ball's in the hands of Trinity Tyson.
Slow down.
We don't have to shoot it. Smith with it. She'll take the shot. No good. Rebound, Locust Grove with 30 seconds. Wildcats pushing. And we're going to have a foul or a travel. We're going to have a foul down in the paint on Jackson. That's going to be on. Manning will draw the foul. Now let's see who they'll call it on. They'll call it on Burke.
Manny's got those LeBron James Euro steps, boy. That is long legs.
Yes.
I mean, she's tall. She's got to be around 6 foot.
So, Asia Manning to the line to shoot 2. She has 12 points tonight. First free throw, good. Lead is back down to 5, 42-37. 27 seconds to play. Manning trying to hit her second. It's on the way, too strong. Rebound, Locust Grove, another offensive rebound. They nearly throw it away. Here's Ward, pull up 3, top of the key as she drilled it. Leilani Ward has 13. The lead is 2. 15 seconds left.
Just stay there.
The ball is in the hands of Burke.
Make them foul. Make them foul.
Burke shot, no good, but she'll draw the foul in the paint.
No. No, girls.
Foul will be against Locust Grove. There's 3.5 seconds remaining. Burke will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Makes both of them. We're good to go.
She makes both of these. We can all breathe a sigh of relief. First one, short, air ball. Uh-oh.
It's a little bit pressure cooker right here.
So now if you're Locust Grove, you've got to get the rebound and then call a quick timeout. There's 3.5 seconds left in the game. Burke at the line, second free throw, good. And a timeout by Locust Grove. So Araya Burke, 1 out of 2 at the line. It's 43-40. Lady Devils clinging to a 3-point lead with 3.5 seconds to play. And if you're Locust Grove right now and you're Coach Darrell Johnson down there in that huddle, you got to believe he's trying to find a way to get that ball into the hands of number 13, Leilani Ward. She was scoreless in the first half. She is now rolling.
You got to be careful for Anaya Hill, too, number 3.
Yep, she's got a couple threes.
So those two girls are their perimeter shooters. And you never know, Asia Manning, she's been hot for them. So
they get her down low.
There's three girls that could get this last shot. It's amazing. The inbound is going to be the most important.
Yep. Leilani Ward for Locust Grove, 13 second-half points. She's got 9 here in the fourth. She has connected on her last 3 three-pointers. Does Locust Grove have anything left in them? Again, they were down by 16. It's 43-40 Jackson, 3.5 seconds left in the game. What does Coach Johnson have drawn up for Locust Grove? Well, one thing's for sure, they're going to have to hurry. They're going to have to go the length of the court.
This inbound's going to be tough for 3 seconds to go all the way down and to hit.
Here come the Wildcats. They'll chunk it down court. Stolen by Alicia Smith. Smith has it, and the horn will sound. Jackson's going to hold on to the win. Inbound pass tipped and stolen by Alicia Smith. And the Lady Devils continue to roll. That is 4 straight wins for Jackson High School, 43-40. Somehow the Lady Devils find a way to hold on. Led by Trinity Tyson's 14 points tonight. Kayla Bolston will end the night with 10. Smith had 5 on the night. Burke also had 5. And it's a 3-point difference here tonight for the Lady Devils. Final score in game 1 of our doubleheader. It's Jackson 43. It's Locust Grove 40. Coming up next, it'll be our boys' varsity action between the Red Devils and the Wildcats. And at halftime of that game, we will chat tonight with the head coach for the Jackson High School Lady Devils, Coach Letitia Holloway, and talk about this thrilling win for her team. The 4th in a row for the Lady Devils. Timeout for us in the K13 Media Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. We're going to take a quick break. Be back with you in just a few minutes and get you ready for game 2 of our doubleheader. Jackson and Locust Grove boys varsity basketball coming up next, presented by the May and Carter Oil Company. Stay with us. All right, we welcome you back to Jackson High School for K13 Media's live coverage of Jackson High School Red Devil basketball. My name is Chad Feltman. We are getting you ready for our second game of the night, our Red Devil basketball doubleheader tonight as we take on the Wildcats from Locust Grove High School. We just wrapped up our ladies game, and it turned out to be a thriller at the end with our Lady Devils winning, holding on to win 43-40. Now we're getting ready for the men's varsity team here tonight as Jackson will try to rebound and get back to 500 following a tough loss to Monticello last Saturday. Again, we're glad you're here with us this evening. My name is Chad Feltman. My special guest analyst tonight, our alumni co-host, once again in the booth here with us tonight in the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth is my good buddy, Mr. J.W. Lau, representing the class of 2003. Let's get the camera on here. I made him closest to the camera tonight. He's the pretty one, so we'll put him the closest for everybody to see. So there's Coach J.W. Lau. I'm Chad Feltman. All of us wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Hope everything is going to be good for you this weekend. Hope Santa is good to all of you as well. Coach Lau, we just had a thriller in our girls game. Now we're getting ready for the boys. Taking on a Locust Grove team here tonight. Struggled a bit. Both teams with 4 wins. Locust Grove 4-8 on the season. You've seen this boys team a few times so far this year. What do you like about the Red Devils so far in 2022?
Well, I'm excited about both this game tonight. From Coach Snell in the halftime show, he said that both teams are fast-paced transition teams. And, you know, with that, it's just who's hitting and who's not and who can set the pace throughout the first couple of quarters. But, you know, when you play two teams similar like that, it's all going to come down to that last 5 minutes. Yeah. And, you know, Coach Snell's team, you know, right now our Red Devils just don't have that big point production where they can just, you know, get a lead with 30-something points or 20 points and just cruise to a victory. I do think they have enough offensive power to do that. It's just, I think with just the transition and the depth of the benches, sometimes you lose that scoring power when you transition. You know, Locust Grove being a 5A team, it's going to be interesting to see how deep their bench is as well.
Yeah, like Coach Snell said in the halftime of our girls game, this is the one game this year, and he feels size-wise we're actually pretty even. Every other game this year, it has been a pretty much considerable disadvantage for Jackson as far as size. But, like Coach Lau was saying, we do have some shooters. Caleb Head, Trey Mann, those are our guys from beyond the arc. And last time we were out, Caleb just went nuts from beyond the arc. 6 3-pointers in the last game we broadcast, so hopefully he can stay hot. Hopefully we can get a full game performance from Trey Mann. He has been incredible the first half this year, but it's like, where did Trey go in the second half? So hopefully we can get that tonight as well. Then, of course, the Barlow twins in here with us tonight. High flyers. I think Carlos, number 2, he'll play tonight. You'll see that guy almost soar from the three-point line to the rim. I mean, the guy just like glides in midair. So that'll be a fun one tonight. Again, Jackson trying to rebound from the loss against Monticello on Saturday to get back to 500 on the year. We're sitting at 4-5, and right now it is time to meet the starting lineups for both the Red Devils and the Wildcats from Locust Grove High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting lineup for Locust Grove, coached by Coach Jeanette. Number 1, Mr. Sam Brewer. Number 11, Mr. Barry Harris. Number 12, Mr. Lamar Scott. Number 15, Mr. Devin Sheriff. And number 55, Mr. Jeremy Amore. And now, JHS Red Devils, coached by Coach Snell. Number 0, Mr. Kate Head. Number 2, Mr. Carlos Barlow. Number 3, Mr. Ziggy Benton. Number Number 4, Mr. Marco Barlow. And number 11, Mr. Jaden Roberts.
All right, so there we go. Your starting 5 for both teams. First for our Red Devils, we're going to hit the floor tonight with Caleb Head, Carlos Barlow, Ziggy Benton, Marco Barlow, and Jaden Roberts. For Locust Grove, it'll be Sam Brewer, a senior, Darian Harris, a senior, Lamar Scott, a junior, Devin Scherer, a senior, and another senior, Jeremy Armour. They will be the starting 5 for Locust Grove. Jackson enters the game 4-5 on the season. Locust Grove is 4-8. The Red Devils are led by first-year head coach Eddie Snell. Locust Grove is led by second-year head coach Tim Connect. And we are just about ready for the opening tip. It's going to be Carlos Barlow and Darian Harris tipping things off, and we are underway. Tip is going to be controlled by the Devils. And here we go. Jackson trying to get back to 500. Monticello interrupted our 3-game winning streak last Saturday. That's the last time we have played. Marco inside, fadeaway jumper, no good. There's Carlos there to put it back. I was just telling you. Carlos just flies across the floor, and he puts the tip back in, and Jackson's on the board first. It's 2-0. And here comes Locust Grove. Wide open 3 is good. Knocked down by Sam Brewer, the senior. And here we go. We're expecting a high-scoring game here tonight. Ball is in the hands now of Caleb Head. Turned over. Locust Grove with it. They'll push up court. Left-handed layup is in there.
That was by number 11, Darian Harris.
It was Harris who put it in there. Caleb Head with it. Lost it off his foot. Here comes Locust Grove. Barlow almost had the block. But we're going to have a foul called down in the paint. Yeah, to be called on Carlos. It's going to be his first.
And it seems like Locust Grove has went into like a press, like almost a half-court press defense. So giving the point guards and the guards a little bit tough time for the Red Devils to get set up on the transition offense.
First free throw of the night is in there for Locust Grove.
And that's for Lamar Scott on the line.
Number 12, the junior, Lamar Scott. Second free throw is good. So Scott connects on both, and Locust Grove is quickly out to a 5-point lead. 7-2 Wildcats. They are trying to stop a 5-game losing streak. Here's the give and go from Carlos to Marco. He'll turn around in the paint, way too strong. Got his own rebound. One-handed putback, no good. Second putback is no good. Marco 0 for 3 on that possession. Three-pointer in and out. Rebound, Marco Barlow. 6 minutes to play, first quarter. Caleb Head. Again, he had 6 3-pointers in our last broadcast. Ball now in the hands of Ziggy Benton. Caleb had it, thought about the 3, pulled up, back into the hands of Marco. He nearly traveled with it. Got to get rid of it for the 5-second violation, and he does. There's 10 on the shot clock. Caleb with it. He'll drive. Layup, no good. Off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Sam Brewer. And now we'll knock it out of bounds as Locust Grove is trying to bring it up court.
And I hate to tell bear bad news, Chad, but I see number 5, which is our guy, Trey Mann. Doesn't look like he's going to be participating tonight.
So we'll have to figure out what's going on with Trey. That's going to hurt the offensive production for sure. Locust Grove gets it down low. That just looked way too easy. And it's 2 more for Darian Harris. It's 9-2. Well, Coach Snell said he liked the matchup on this one. But so far, Locust Grove is dominating the game. There's a block down low. His head was trying to get it inside. Harris swatted that one out of bounds. We'll keep the ball. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Ziggy Benton will inbound it for us. 5:08 to play, first quarter. Inbound to Carlos. Turnaround jumper. It rattles in. So Carlos has the first 4 for the Devils. Lead back down to 5. Harris wide open underneath. Got his own rebound. Put back, no good. We've got 2 of our own guys fighting for it, and Locust Grove just snatches it out of the hands of Carlos Barlow. Devin Scherer, number 15, just took it out of the hands of our guys. We had 2 white jerseys fighting for the ball. We'll break the press. Back into the hands of Carlos. His layup, no good. Marco comes flying in, and it's knocked out of bounds.
And right now, the Barlow brothers seem like the only 2 guys for the Red Devils that have the juice right now.
We're going to need it to compete with this Locust Grove team. Look at the different color shoes out there.
I mean, it's pink, purple, green, red.
I mean, it looks like a Christmas tree out there. You got all kind of different colors on the floor, like a bag of M&Ms. Inbound pass to Carlos. He nearly fell down with it. Caleb, pull up 3, no good, couldn't bank it. Carlos is there for the offensive board. Left-handed layup, no good, but Marco's there to put it in. So the Twins crashing the boards. They've got all 6 for the Red Devils so far. 11-6, Locust Grove. 4 minutes left, first quarter, and a travel should be called. Indeed it is. Darian Harris was excited with it. Took off before he could get the ball on the ground, and it'll be a turnover. Harris will check out of the game. He's going to be replaced by Paul Bluen. He's a senior wearing number 10 for Locust Grove. And Jeshua Hosford will check into the game for the Devils. Inside 4 minutes left, first quarter. Jaden Roberts has it, and a foul going to be called on Locust Grove. Reach in. Will go against number 55, Jeremy Armour. That's going to be his first. First foul against Locust Grove. 11-6, Locust Grove on top. 3:50 to play in the first quarter. Roberts over to Carlos, had to stop his dribble, go behind his back. Fadeaway jumper, gets the friendly roll, and Carlos has a quick 6. It's 11-8. Locust Grove just does get it across the half-court line before the violation. Then they nearly throw it away. Shot, no good, offensive foul. Charge going to be called on Locust Grove, and it's going to go against Armour, number 55. And that is his second foul in just a few seconds. He's already got a quick 2. And we're going to have a timeout taken on the court. We'll take it as well. Just underway in our boys varsity game. 3:22 left, first quarter. Locust Grove leading this one early by a score of 11-8. Our coverage tonight of Red Devil basketball being presented by the Butts County Chamber of Commerce, who invites you to stop by and see them in downtown Jackson at the courthouse and check out all the great Stranger Things exhibits they have inside the Butts County Courthouse with the Butts County Chamber of Commerce in downtown Jackson. I also want to say thank you and good evening to the folks from Abundant Life Church and their partnership of Red Devil basketball in 2022. They invite you to service every Wednesday night and Sunday morning. Dean Patrick Road in Locust Grove at Abundant Life Church. And a big shout out and Merry Christmas to the official team chaplain of Jackson High School, Pastor Luke Remington. 3:22 left, first quarter. We're down 3. We'll bring it up court. Into the hands of Hosford. Pull up three-pointer. Jeshua, it rimmed in and out. Had a good look. Boy, the rims have just not been friendly at all for either team here tonight. Carlos nearly came away with a steal. Now Marco does. He'll pull up with a 3, top of the key. Air ball. His brother's there to pick it up. And Carlos with a fadeaway jumper puts it back. I don't know what Carlos had for breakfast this morning, but goodness gracious, he is having himself quite the start to the game. There he is with a rebound. I mean, one into the floor to the other. Pass is thrown down court, tipped, last touch by Marco. Maybe it's the purple shoes tonight for Carlos.
I tell you,
the red hair.
Both of them have just Marco and Carlos both. You can just see the energy on the court with them.
Carlos has 8. Marco has 2. They have all 10 points for the Devils so far. And here's a steal by Jaden Roberts. Jaden will take it all the way and foul on his way to the rim. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's see who the foul's on. Looks like they're going to call number 12. It's going to be Lamar Scott. And look at Scott's shoes down there. He's got rainbow shoes on.
Well, one of them's just got plain Jane black shoes. I
First
love
free
it.
throw is on the way from Jaden Roberts, and it's good. Hey, man, I love it. The shoe game is strong here tonight.
Yeah, pink and purple. I don't understand.
Pink and purple. You got rainbow. You got red. That's like a reddish fire orange
You
over
got
there.
Hosford over there with some blue.
Yeah,
and
some baby
pink
blues. Second free throw, no good. Offensive rebound by Jamarian Wise. Top of the key, 3 for Caleb Head. Again, it's in and out. My goodness. We're tied at 11. We were down by 9. We've come back. Wildcats with it. 2 minutes left in the first. Three-pointer, good. All right, we're going to have to put a hand in Sam Brewer's face. He's hit a 3 on both sides of the floor. He's got 6. The lead is back to 3. We're inside of 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Caleb Head, the only starter left in the game for the Red Devils right now. Jaden Roberts is there. Hosford, Jamarian Wise. Jaden Scott with it right now. He'll kick it up. Three-pointer, long 3. Nothing but net for Jaden Roberts. The junior brought the rain down with that one. We're tied at 14. Locust Grove comes right back. Three-pointer, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, Jamarian Wise. We're tied at 14. 1:15 left in the quarter. Caleb Head tries it again. In and out again. That's the third time tonight. That ball has gone halfway in the rim and just shot back out. We remain tied at 14. Inside of a minute. Wide open finger roll in the paint is good. For Locust Grove, that's number 10. That's Paul Bluen. And Locust Grove back on top, 16-14. 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Roberts. Thought about the 3. Goes back to Caleb. Shoot it, young man. It's going to fall eventually.
Shoot or shoot.
Yep. Bluen with the rebound. 30 seconds left. Caleb 0 for 5 from the three-point line here in the first quarter. Locust Grove with it. Blocked by Wise, but they're going to get him with a foul. Jamarian Wise was there, got a piece of the ball, but they're going to say a blocking foul on the Red Devil Jr. And it's going to be his first foul. And it will send Locust Grove to the line. I believe that's number 15 there. That is Devin Scherer, the senior. First free throw, he gets the lucky roll. It rattles in. Locust Grove 3 for 3 at the line so far. Trent Hill, number 12, will check in. He'll replace Caleb Head, give Caleb a break. Again, slow start for Caleb, 0 for 5 beyond the arc. Second free throw is good for sure. He has 4. The lead is back to 4. We'll hold for the final shot. 15 seconds left, first quarter. 18-14, Locust Grove on top. Down to 10 seconds. It's in the hands of Hill. He'll swing it over to Hosford, back up to Roberts. 5 seconds, going to have to hurry. Tries to get the block, throws up a prayer, and he hit it. You got to be kidding me. Jaden Roberts in a double team with 4 hands in his face. Beyond NBA length of a three-pointer, drills it as the horn sounds. And that's how the first will come to an end. What a shot by Jaden. I didn't think he stood a chance. But he drilled it, his second 3 of the first quarter. And we are at the end of 1. It's a 1-point game, 18-17. Locust Grove on top here tonight. Our coverage of Red Devil basketball this evening from Jackson High School being presented in part by the Smile Parlor in Locust Grove. That's where you'll find Dr. David Jenkins. He is there for all your dentistry needs. Emergency cases, he can take care of you. Just your simple family dentistry, he's got you. Bring the kids, or You can even stop by now. Dr. David Jenkins offering teeth whitening at the Smile Parlor in Locust Grove. The final week of the year is here. Don't let those dental benefits expire. Contact the Smile Parlor today in Locust Grove. Carlos Barlow had 8. Jaden Roberts had 6.
And Jaden Roberts, last home game that I was here, he had that big third quarter where he hit 3 threes and like 10 points in a quarter. So he's definitely capable.
Sam Brewer had 6 to lead the way for Locust Grove in the first. 1-point game to start quarter number 2. Locust Grove swinging it around. We'll stay in a zone defense. Now they'll drive. Floater off the glass. Nice shot by the Wildcats. Number 10, Paul Bluen with a running floater off the glass. The lead is back to 3. It's 20-17. Here's Hosford with it. Again, we've got one starter in there for us. That's Caleb Head. He's got the ball now. He'll swing it over to Trent Hill. Trent with a 3. He drills it from the corner. The sophomore comes off the bench, and he's tying the game at 20. And now he nearly comes away with a steal, but it's knocked away and put back up and in by Richard Griffin, the senior of Locust Grove. He nearly threw that inbound pass away. Back into the hands of Hill again. Same spot. Oh, almost the same result. Rebound. Hosford. Three-pointer. No good. Fight for the ball underneath. Rebound by Locust Grove. 2 good looks for the Red Devils, but we couldn't do anything with it. Shot blocked by Jackson. Jamarian Wise able to get back and put it up against the glass, but then it's stolen by Locust Grove. Good defense, good hustle by Jamarian Wise. 3-pointer by Locust Grove, no good. But a foul going to be against the Red Devils. It's going to be a 3-point foul. And it's going to go against Jaden Scott, the junior, and it's going to send Locust Grove to the line to shoot 3 free throws. 6:27 to play, first half. Locust Grove leads 22-20. And at the line, it looks like that's going to be number 11, Darian Harris.
And he's probably the longest, I want to say. He's definitely a matchup problem for us.
First free throw on the way, short off the front of the iron, and that is the first miss from the line for Locust Grove. Harris has 4 points early on. And again, he gets 3 free throws. 6:27 left to play, first half. Locust Grove trying to end a 5-game losing streak here tonight. Second free throw. This one will rattle in. And we see more of our starters checking back in. Carlos Barlow, Marco Barlow, Jaden Roberts, number 11. He's in there with Caleb Head. And the only non-starter in right now is Trent Hill, the sophomore. Third free throw on the way for Harris. It's going to be short. Rebound by Trent Hill. So Harris hits 1 out of 3. The lead is 3. Caleb Head struggling so far, 0 for 5 from three-point land in the first quarter. Swings it over. Carlos had the hot hand. He leads the way with 8 so far for Jackson. Here's Roberts with it. He'll drive. Pull-up jumper is good. Jaden Roberts with his 8th point. 23-22. Well, he's got such a smooth shot. Jackson nearly came away with a steal. Ball's lost in the paint. It's still loose. Trent Hill will come up with a loose ball, and Jackson comes away with it. Roberts pushes up court. Caleb Head, three-pointer, no good. That one missed badly. Air ball, rebound, Carlos Barlow. Carlos fadeaway jumper, no good, front of the rim. Here's Locust Grove pushing up court. They can't handle the fast break. Out of bounds, last touched by Richard Griffin, the senior. Well, Coach Snell said this was going to be a back-and-forth battle all night, a close ball game, and it has been. 23-22, our current score. Locust Grove got out to a 7-point lead at one point. That's been the biggest lead of the night. 5:15 to play in the second quarter. Caleb 0 for 6 beyond the arc. They better hope he doesn't get on fire. Long three from Roberts. This one off the side of the rim. Rebound by the Wildcats. They've got a 1-point lead and they've got the ball. Looking for the give and go. Nothing was there. There it is. They'll go down low. Griffin lost it. Last touch. Locust Grove out of bounds. Jackson will get it. They try to find Richard Griffin down low on the give and go, and he just lost it off his hip. Now we'll see another sub coming to the ball game here for Locust Grove. There he comes, number 5. This is going to be Eli Owens. He will come in and replace number 24, Richard Griffin. 4:49 to play in the half. Locust Grove leads 23-22. Roberts has 8. Carlos Barlow has 8. There's Trent Hill with 3. In and out. That rim has just been unkind tonight. We need to take that thing outside tonight and bathe it in some WD-40 before we come back in January. That will be our next home game. January 6th, we'll take on Spalding. Foul down in the paint. It's going to go against Trent Hill. First foul on the night against Trent. And it'll send Eli Owens to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Another senior here for Locust Grove.
In the transition game, Coach Snell was not lying.
Locust Grove has 9 seniors on their roster. First free throw is good by Owens. The lead is back to 2. Second free throw, no good. Going to have a loose ball foul against Locust Grove. They're going to call number 11, Darian Harris. Went over the back of Barlow. That'll be Harris's first foul. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. Locust Grove leads 24-22. Caleb Head is scoreless. Boy, who would have took that bet before the game started?
Not me.
Roberts trying to get the pick from Marco. It wasn't there. Marco now drives, low block. He just lost the ball. It's still loose. And looks like we're going to have a jump ball call down in the paint. It is indeed a jump ball. Marco just tried to do a little too much on that one. Lost the ball on his way to the rim.
And just hard right now. Locust Grove's went into a zone defense. So, again, kudos to the coach changing it up, trying to make sure the Red Devils switch into their set plays instead of playing man-to-man basketball.
Inbound pass to Marco. Shot was no good. Rebound, Locust Grove. 3.5 to play, second quarter. Double team comes in and a 5-second violation.
They call foul on number 5.
Okay, they called an offensive foul on Locust Grove.
Obstruction, I think.
Yeah, that was well off the ball, so the foul is against Eli Owens. I saw the official there counting. I saw him hold out 5 fingers. I thought it was a 5-second, but they called it on number 5. Marco's going to check out of the ballgame. Keaje Jenkins, the freshman, number 21, who played in the JV game tonight, is checked in. 3:30 left in the half. It's a 2-point Locust Grove lead. Ziggy Benton is back in there as well. He's one of the starters for Jackson. Trying to get it down low to Keaje, but like Coach Lau said, Locust Grove was in that zone. There it is, off the glass, and the freshman has his first basket of the night. Nice give and go down to Keaje. And I love how he just tugged the pass and put it up and in. Didn't try to dribble it, didn't put it on the ground. We're tied at 24. And I think you and I both agree. I think even Coach Snell agrees. Boy, if we could just get that young man wearing number 21 for Jackson, be a little more physical down there. He could be a big star.
He's a 9th grader. He will be, I promise.
Timeout going to be taken by Locust Grove. We'll take it with the Wildcats. 2:58 to play first half. We are all tied at 24. Our coverage of Jackson High School Red Devil basketball tonight being presented by the James Insurance Agency in Jackson. They're located in downtown Jackson, and they are there for all of your insurance needs. Your Allstate and Progressive insurance provider in Jackson. Make sure you stop by or contact the James Insurance Agency today for all of your auto, home, renters, and life insurance needs with the James Insurance Agency. Our coverage also presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson. The Big Finish event is going on right now. Final days, final opportunity for you to take advantage of no payments for 90 days on 2022 and 2023 vehicles in stock at Countryside. Stop by and see us at our brand new location, I-75, exit 205 in Jackson, or as always, you can shop online at countrysideautomotive.com. All tied at 24. Less than 3 minutes to play in the half. Locust Grove moving it around quickly. Shot blocked. Put back no good by Locust Grove. Ball's loose in the paint. Who wants it? Carlos is there to fight for it. And we're going to have a foul called against Locust Grove.
Number 5.
They'll call that on Owens. Yep, it's going to be his second. He's got 2 quick ones. So Eli Owens, 2 quick fouls. Tied at 24 with 2:35 left. Again, Jackson trying to get back to 500 with a win here tonight. Locust Grove trying to stop a 5-game losing streak. Ball is in the hands of Jaden Roberts. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Caleb with it. He's still scoreless. 5 on the clock. Going to have to hurry. Caleb will drive. Trying to go baseline. Fadeaway jumper. He hit it. He shot that ball behind the backboard and somehow got it to curl around and in for his first basket of the night. And it's also Jackson's first lead of the night, 26-24. Locust Grove trying to steal it away from us. Here's Caleb bringing it up court. Lost it momentarily. Is that what we need to get Caleb on fire? Down low to Kiage. Too strong off the glass, and a foul going to be called. And that'll send our freshman to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I think Coach Snell has found the matchup. I mean, they are perimeter. They are guarding the perimeter, and then it's one-on-one down there in the paint. And he's going to be a matchup problem right there for the freshman, Kiage. If he can knock down these free throws and makes the open layups, we're pretty good.
First one rattles in and out. It's no good. Kiage Jenkins at the line, 9th grader for the Red Devils. We're up 2, 26-24, 144 left in the first half. Second free throw way short. No arc at all on that one. They just straight line drive off the front of the rim. So we leave 2 there on the board, and we're still up by 2 with 90 seconds left in the second quarter. It's 26-24 Jackson. And I hear a whistle from a long way away. Let's check the call. 3-second violation is going to be the call this time against Locust Grove. And trying to get a number. They're going to hit number 24, Richard Griffin, with that one. Coming up at halftime, about 90 seconds away, hoping to chat with Coach Letitia Holloway, the head coach for the Lady Devils, about their 43-40 victory here tonight. Their 4th in a row. So right now, both teams, the Red Devils and the Lady Devils, currently sitting at 4-5 on the season. Hosford with a 3, front of the iron, no good. Carlos with a putback. He's got 10 on the night. Right place, right time for Carlos Barlow. We're up by 4. Double team here now for Jackson. Locust Grove breaks it. Wide open 3, left wing, in and out, no good. Last touched underneath, and like Carlos got a piece of it. So the Wildcats will hold on to the ball.
And rebounding seems like the key right now. The Red Devils have done a great job on the board.
Locust Grove will inbound on the baseline. 23 on the shot clock. Less than a minute left on the game clock. Here's the inbound. They just do get it in before the 5-second violation. Jackson's in a zone here. Wild shot in the paint by Griffin. No good. Rebound Hosford. 44 seconds to play. First half, we're up 4, 28-24. Here comes the pick from Jenkins, and we're going to have an offensive foul. I'm going to call a moving screen there on Kiage, the freshman. He was trying to set the edge so Caleb could get around, but just didn't have his feet set. His first foul of the night.
And there's that physicality you were talking about. He's got to set that strong. He actually gets pushed off, and then they call the foul on him.
Yep, young man's got to come in and stand there like a statue. Again, a ninth grader. He's going to learn it, and he's going to be dangerous down low. Shot clock turned off, 34 seconds left in the half. It's a 4-point Jackson lead, full court press. Locust Grove lost the ball. Off the fingertips of number 31, Josh Gant, the sophomore. So Jackson will get the ball back with 27.9 seconds left in the half. Jaden Roberts has 8 on the night. He'll bring it up court. We'll dump it off to Caleb. He only has 2. 0 for 6 from beyond the arc so far. Here's Hosford with it. We're holding for the final shot. 10 seconds on the clock. Jaden has it. Nearly has it stolen. Over to Hosford. Hosford will drive. Baseline. Floater off the side of the backboard. No good. 2 seconds. Locust Grove has it. Driving. Layup at the buzzer. It's good. How in the world did Locust Grove get that shot off? Number 11, Darian Harris, took it coast to coast. I thought there was no possible way he was going to have time to go in for a layup, but he did. And he was able to put it in. But now let's check and see. Are they going to say the basket counted? Basket's good. Okay, there's the call. So, yeah, nice play by Darian Harris. Right as the horn sounded. You want to talk about making up some ground quickly. That young man went half the court in about a second and a half.
Ball. I know Coach Nail's going to be upset about that because that's an effort play right there.
So we are at halftime. It is 28-26. We outscore Locust Grove 11-8 in the second quarter. And at the break, we lead by 2. Our coverage of Jackson High School Red Devil basketball from Jackson High School tonight is being presented by Hedge and Pin Logistics, offering solutions for your transportation needs, warehousing services including cross-dock and short-term storage, international and domestic freight forwarding, as well as LTL and full truckload nationwide through Canada and Mexico. For all of your shipping and logistics, make sure you contact Hedge and Pin Logistics today. You can call them at 470-955-2610. Alongside of Coach J.W. Lau, my name is Chad Feltman. It's K13 Media's live coverage of Jackson High School Red Devil basketball. Tonight we are here inside the gymnasium, coming to you live from the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. All right, Coach Lau, first half impressions there for the Red Devils. What are your thoughts, man? What'd you like? What'd you not like?
I thought it was a great job. The Red Devils came back, scoring, transition. Nothing that Coach Nail said previously in the girls' halftime was wrong. I mean, both teams are up and down. Offensively, we gotta be able to score a little bit more. Right now, we got the lead, but when Caleb Head's only got 2 points, that's worrisome. And then you did not see our big offensive guy, number 5,
Trey Van.
Yeah, so that's where again, that's another thing that's not.
He's not even playing.
Right,
yeah.
It doesn't seem like it. So just finding that offensive firepower, I really did. I really did like to see how Jaden Roberts came out, pretty much ran point with Caleb, and he's done an excellent job. His shooting outside is 0 to none.
At the halftime break right now, it is Carlos Barlow leading the way for the Red Devils. He has 10. Jaden Roberts has 8. So they've got 18 out of the 28 for Jackson. And I think the big story, like Coach Lau's been saying, Caleb Head, who had 6 3-pointers in the last game we broadcast, 0 for 6 from three-point land in the first half, and finished the first half with only 2 points. And that was it. Jaden Roberts with 8, Carlos Barlow with 10, Marco has 2, Trent Hill has 3, And the freshman, Keaje Jenkins, has 2. And that's where we are right now at the break. Again, 28-26 is our halftime score. Waiting on Coach Holloway to join us here at the broadcast table. She is making her way up the bleacher stairs, and we will be joined by Coach Holloway to talk about the big win tonight for the Jackson High School Lady Devils, who keep rolling. I guess she's signing autographs or something right now.
I mean,
crowd,
when you're winning like you are winning, I mean, why not? People want to hear from you and want to be a part of your program.
Well, they weren't like that when we were 0-5.
Exactly.
So I'm going to remind her that when she comes up here with us, and joins us, and she is making her way up right now. So let's get her headset on, let's get her in, and let's welcome the head coach for the Jackson High School Lady Devils. She is here with us, ladies and gentlemen. This is Coach Letitia Holloway joining us in the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. We were joking just a couple of seconds ago. When you were 0-5 to start the year, not many people wanted to talk to you on your way up here. But all of a sudden, you roll off 4 wins in a row. You take my pen, you're signing autographs, and, it takes you a while to get up here. So good to see you. Congratulations on another big win.
Thank you. Ooh, we pulled it out. We pulled it out.
You hung on 43-40. We were leading by as many as 14.
Yeah.
And we let Locust Grove come back to get within 2 with just a few seconds left. Boy, how nerve-wracking was that for you?
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking, but it was, some teammates wanted to not act like a team tonight. So I don't mind playing who I got to play before I play someone who's not going to be about the team.
Well, I think that answers one of our questions then that
Absolutely.
we were going to ask, but now I don't think we have to ask it because we didn't see that particular teammate in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
So that answers that question. Mm-hmm. Another question. Tough shot to Trinity Tyson on her way, and she took a hard fall, and she even went to the locker room to get a chance to take her free throws. Tell us what happened. Tell us the reason to go to the locker room, and I guess more importantly, is she okay?
Yes. So she actually got hit in the eye. The girl swung and actually slapped her in the eye. But what was told to me was this was a young lady that played, I think, Union Grove, whoever they had altercation with last year. That was the particular person that came off the bench in the altercation.
So there's some history there.
Yes, so it was history. So she felt like stuff was being done intentionally from that particular player.
Well, she had a great game tonight. She ended with 14 to lead the way for your team this evening.
She has really kind of turned on and clicked for her, and I'm glad. So I was trying to, when she took a break, I would try to stick my other guard, Alicia, who wasn't no coach. I'm not a point guard. No, please, no.
We saw that.
Listen, I told the locker room, if I stick you in a position that's not your position, everybody on the team is responsible for helping that person take care of the ball.
Well, Trinity, she ended the night with 14. Kayla had 10. All 10 came in the first half. Araya had 5. And Alicia had 5 here tonight as well. And again, the win 43-40. Y'all hung on.
Yes.
And it's 4 in a row. One more tomorrow night. We go into Christmas with a 500 record.
Yes. That's our goal. That is our goal, to continue to keep this thing going. And I feel like they're starting to, get the hang of it. Like, I feel like they're starting to, and these wins are definitely helping their confidence. So
what about the coach? Is she getting the hang of it? This is her first year down here too now. Don't knock yourself out. Come on, give you some credit.
Well,
4 in a row,
I'm getting the hang of it. I think I want them to take on more of my toughness and my personality. So I'm trying to get them to. I have to kind of do it like sweet, and then at the same time I still got to be me, because sometimes I have to meet some of them where they are, and sometimes they're just like, I'm not there, coach, and I'm like, okay. Then that's when the soft side of me have to come out to pull them over.
Wait, there's a soft side? We haven't seen that yet up here, Coach. Come on now.
It's in the locker room.
In the locker room. Okay. Hey, again, 4th straight win here tonight after starting 0-5, and we got Union Grove tomorrow night.
Yes.
How tough is it for your team, the coach, the kids to turn around? I mean, 2 games in less than 24 hours back to back.
It's tough, especially when they get little bumps and bruises in the game like this. It's tough for them. So I just try and really tell them, go home, get rest. Like, don't stay up all night. Don't stay up doing. I know we on break and you want to, but you have to first think about your team and think about your health and your physical health as far as when we're playing back to back like this. So I just try and encourage them to keep going. Then we'll have a little break, and then come back after Christmas and right back 2 in a row. Possibly 3 if we win in the tournament. Possibly 3. So I just try to encourage them to get rest and not to do too much.
We thought you guys were not playing in the tournament, but then Coach G told us in a text
Yeah.
message you are playing, and
Yeah.
your first game will be against a tough Manchester team, and next week at Lamar County.
Yep, 1 o'clock we got Manchester.
All right, so I asked Coach Snell this before I let him go. He said for Christmas he wanted 2 wins on back-to-back nights against 2 Henry County teams. What about you? What's on your wish list? What's Santa bringing you?
Who?
You can say the same thing as Coach Snell if you want. That's fine.
No, I believe they're gonna. I believe they're gonna take care of that. I think on my wish list is just for them to be more confident in their skills and ability, that they can do it. Like, they are a winning team. So I really want them to wholeheartedly believe that and play like that
You girls
every
are-
minute of the game.
Y'all are rolling right now, 4 in a row. Congratulations again, 43-40 here tonight, and best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you
Union
so
Grove.
much. Thank you so much.
And Merry Christmas to you.
Same to you.
See you
Same
back
to
here
you.
January 6th.
January 6th.
All right, Coach Letitia Holloway joining us here tonight. She is the head coach for the Jackson High School Lady Devils. Again, big win tonight for the ladies, 43-40. 4th consecutive win, and if we can get it done here tomorrow night, or I should say up the road tomorrow night, that's 5 in a row, and we'd go into the Christmas break at a 500 record of 5-5. And Coach Lau, when we started the year, we were sitting at 0-5. I don't know if any of us believed we'd be back to 500, but it's been a good turnaround for the ladies so far.
Absolutely. I think that the girls have just matured. Again, you only have one senior, so finding leadership, maturity, as you see, she's working through a lot of personalities on that team, and bless her, because I've tried coaching
I was just
sports.
about to ask you the same question, and I know Coach Biles is probably the best person to ask this question. Coaching boys against coaching girls.
I've done it. I tried it. It's not my cup of tea. The competitive edge, some of the girls have that same mentality as your male athletes, but for the most part, they're a little bit different. And not in a bad way per se, but just like she said, there's multiple ways that you have to approach a female athlete to get to the same results, and it's very difficult for a coach because one you got multiple personalities, just like boys, but still you kind of toughen them all equally. But for female athletes to perform, it's definitely a secret sauce in that.
Glad you're here with us tonight. Thursday night basketball from Jackson High School alongside of Coach J.W. Lau. My name is Chad Feltman. K13 Media's live coverage presented by the May and Carter Oil Company, and this one just might go down to the wire. 28-26, Jackson leading Locust Grove to start the third quarter. Three-pointer for the Wildcats, short front of the rim, but how about the offensive rebound by Jeremy Armour? From one side of the court to the other, able to track it down for the Wildcats and keep the possession alive. Now he'll drive, puts the shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, last touched by Armour and the Wildcats. Well, they did everything but score a basket on that one.
All the effort's there, but, sometimes it just don't go in like you expect it to.
The Red Devils trying to get back to 500 on the year. We're sitting at 4-5. Last home game of the year of 2022, I should say. Here's Roberts with it. Kicks it back up top. Caleb Head, only 2 points on the night for Caleb so far. Trying to get inside. He will. Now he'll kick it back to Caleb. Stutter step. Three-pointer. Roberts, front of the rim. No good. Fights for the rebound. The ball still loose. Now into the hands of Caleb, and it's knocked away. And a shot clock violation going to be called. How is there a shot clock violation when the ball hit the rim? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but, the ball hits the rim. That's the clock resets, correct? Come on, let's make this right. It's going to be Jackson
There
ball.
we go.
All right.
Great job. Great job by the referees of calling a timeout, getting it right, and that's what you want to see.
Again, if we didn't have the stupid shot clock, we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Oh, you were all for it. You're all for it.
I don't recall.
I don't want to hear
I don't know what you're saying.
it's the best thing. Da, 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 da. I want to hear that. I don't like it, but you know, if we're going to do it, let's do it right. Take our time. Make sure we get the right thing for the kids.
Jackson will inbound. Ziggy Benton will swing it over to Caleb Head right in front of the Jackson bench. 6:40 to play, third quarter. Here's Marco with a drive. Floater from the free throw line is no good. Carlos there to save it. Gets it down low to Jaden. His shot blocked, but a foul called, and Jaden's going to go to the line and shoot two. And that foul's going to be on, looks like number 12. That is going to be Lamar Scott for Locust Grove. That's going to be his third. Not a good night at the free throw line so far for the Red Devils, just 1 for 4. Let's see if Jaden can change that. Nope, in and out. The rim has not been kind to us this evening. The lead remains 28-26. Roberts has 8 on the night. A couple of three-pointers. Man, could not convert on either free throw, and now, to make matters worse, a loose ball foul going to be called on Marco Barlow as he was going for the rebound. It's going to be the first on Marco. So neither team has scored yet in the third quarter. 2 missed free throws, a couple of turnovers. It's still 28-26, and there's an offensive foul.
Great job. Great job setting his feet, taking on that charge.
Looks like the foul. Who'd they call that on there, Coach?
I think that's going to be on number 11.
They call that on or 10. I saw a 10. I believe that's Bluen. I saw a 0 on the back of the jersey. But there's the 1 with us. So the first foul on Bluen. Paul Bluen, the senior. And it remains scoreless in the third quarter. Let's get Caleb hot here in the third. He'll drive. Shot from the free throw line. There's a good start. Only the 4th point of the night for Caleb Head. Last time we had a broadcast here last week, he scored 26, I want to say. Here's a drive. Shot no good. Ball knocked loose. Rebound Locust Grove. Put back no good. Rebound, and I believe we stepped on the baseline. Ziggy Benton came down with it. So Caleb scored, I think it was 26. Saw him at dinner after the game, and I told him tonight, I said, you scored 26 again, I'm buying dinner at Huddle House. He's only got 4.
Well, if he would have hit
on the night I bring my wallet, you know. 3-pointer by Locust Grove. Short. No good. Out of bounds. Last touch Wildcats. So I don't know. Unless Caleb can run off 16 more here in the second half. It looks like I'm only buying dinner for 3 tonight.
Don't count him out just yet.
Oh, I'm not, because I know he can get hot. We saw that you were here with me when he had 10 points in the final 46 seconds of the half. Long 2-pointer for the Devils. No good for Carlos. Rebound by Marco. He had his foot on the line. Caleb will drive. Floater in the paint. And a charge going to be called against Jackson. Well, he had the shot. Had the look. Came in a little too strong. And I think it was the knee that really got him hit with a foul when he was hung up in midair. He brought the knee up with him. First foul of the night on Caleb Head. We'll call timeout. 5:13 to play third quarter. Jackson on top by a score of 30-26. Our coverage of Red Devil basketball presented tonight by Phillips Heating and Air, your local Rheem installer. All right, so the next few days, the high temperature is not going to break about 27. Yeah, if you need emergency service, heat goes out, you have a situation, Phillips Heating and Air, they are here locally in Jackson, servicing all of Butts County. Justin and Phillip will be there. Excuse me, my God, Justin and Phillip. Justin and Brandy with Phillips Heating and Air will be there for you. You know what I was trying to say.
Justin and Phillips, huh?
Yeah, you know, okay. Justin and Phillips at Phillips Heating and Air. They will be there for you.
But definitely, I hope no one's air is or heat.
I hope nobody's air is on.
It could be yours.
At my house, it could be. I would not be shocked.
I'm surprised you don't just open the doors and windows the next few days.
Well, if my wife wasn't terrified of the dark outside, it would be, so. Big thank you to Phillips Heating and Air for their support of Jackson High School sports this year and K13 Media. Layup is off the glass and good. And it's back to a 2-point game. Roberts will bring it up court. That's the first basket of the third quarter for Locust Grove. Carlos in the paint going to draw a foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They'll call that foul on number 11. That's going to be Darian Harris. It's his second. And Carlos will go to the line. He had 10 points in the first half. 2-point Jackson lead. First free throw, no good.
Man.
We are 1 out of 7.
Can't buy one tonight.
1 out of 7 for the Red Devils. Locust Grove, on the other hand, is 6 out of 8.
And the freshman just got taught what a varsity player has to tuck that shirt in before they can get in.
So Carlos connects on 1 out of 2. That gives him 11. Keaje Jenkins, the freshman, will check in for the senior Marco Barlow. Yeah, they don't play around with shirts untucked here.
I like it.
I would have never been able to play if that was the case. 3-pointer, no good. Carlos Barlow there with a rebound. Long 3 for Sam Brewer. He hit 2 3-pointers in the first half. There's Ziggy with it. He'll swing it over to Jaden. He'll drive baseline, reverse layup. Too strong, put back up and in by Keaje. That's what you like to see. The freshman just eating the boards. That's the easiest 2 points he'll have all night. Another 3 for Locust Grove. This time it's up and in. The sophomore, Josh Gant, his first bucket of the night. 33-31. And now it looks like we're getting ready for a couple more subs to come in for the Red Devils. Roberts is in a double team, and he stepped on the baseline. And right in front of the Jackson bench, it'll be a turnover. And Locust Grove will get the ball back. Jeshua Hosford will check in. Trent Hill will check in.
Our shooters, perimeter shooters are in for the Red Devils.
You got Caleb Head, Hosford, Roberts, and Trent Hill. We're definitely going with that shooting lineup. 4 shooters and the big man down low, Keaje Jenkins, to clean it up. 2-point lead for Jackson. 33-31, 3:40 to play, third quarter. Locust Grove trying to get it inside. They do. Nice finger roll up and in by Jeremy Armour, number 55. His first basket of the night. We're tied at 33. Caleb trying to create. Shot blocked. Rebound by Locust Grove. They throw it back in off one of our guys, and now they're pushing up court. Lost the ball, but there's Armour to put it back up and in. And Locust Grove has regained the lead, 35-33. Roberts will push. Fadeaway jumper from the free throw line. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound by Locust Grove. Well, we have gone slap cold here in the third quarter. Armour will drive again. Shot blocked in the paint. But a foul going to be called. And they'll call it on Roberts, number 11. It's going to be the first foul on Jaden Roberts. And that will send Jeremy Armour to the line to shoot 2.
And we have no confidence right now in our perimeter shooting. Caleb, you've seen he's taking. And I know he's not had probably the best night in the world.
First free throw falls in.
But, you got to keep shooting. If they're going to leave it open, we got to shoot it.
Again, Caleb Head just 4 points on the night. 0 for 7 from beyond the arc. Second free throw, too strong, no good. Locust Grove with the offensive rebound. And then it's stolen by Roberts, but he stepped out of bounds. So Locust Grove will keep the ball with 2:41 to play in the third quarter. 36-33. Locust Grove is on top by 3, trying to stop a 5-game losing streak. 2:30 to play in the third. We're playing man-to-man defense here. Locust Grove trying to throw it down low, and they throw it away right into the hands of Trent Hill. So we get a big break, get the ball back with 2:18 to play in the third. Caleb Head trying to set up the offense. Hosford looking down low to Jenkins, nothing there. They're trying to find Keaje down on the low block. Pull-up jumper. Caleb Head. Struggles continue. Make it 0 for 8 from beyond the arc. Locust Grove pushes up court, but they throw it out of bounds, looking for Brewer over there in the corner. Inside 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Locust Grove 36, Jackson 33. Ball is in the hands of Jaden Roberts. Nice crossover. Had Trent Hill wide open, decided to keep it and take it himself. And Roberts has 2 more. That'll give him 10 on the night. 36-35. It's been like this since the start of the game. Back and forth, back and forth. Wildcats drive to the hoop, and it's up and in. Number 15, Devin Scherer, has 6 points on the night. The lead is back to 3. 1:15 to play in the third. And it looks like we're going to have a foul here on Locust Grove. They're going to call Scherer, number 15, on the push against Caleb Head. That's going to be his first. Jamarian Wise will come back in for the Devils. Keaje Jenkins will check out. 1:03 to play, third quarter. Locust Grove leading 38-35. We got a chance to tie it here. If we can connect on the 3, got to get it in bounds first. We do, into the hands of Jamarian Wise. 1 minute on the clock. Third quarter here at Jackson. We're down 3. Trent Hill with it. He'll kick it over to Hosford. Hosford with a ball fake and going to draw the foul as he was driving baseline. Foul's going to be on the floor. Or did they not call a foul?
They did.
Okay.
They did.
Locust Grove was getting ready to inbound. Okay. So Jackson will inbound it. 25 seconds on the shot clock. We come back into Hosford. Jeshua didn't have anything working for him. Back up top to Caleb. He'll set the offense. Roberts trying to drive. 12 on the clock. And a whistle, and the ball is going to go to Locust Grove.
Not sure what that was, unless he stepped out.
He may have stepped right in front of the Jackson bench. Didn't see a foul called, and there was no indication of a 3-second, but it's a turnover against the Red Devils. Yeah, they give Locust Grove the ball. 24 seconds left in the third. They're going to hold for the final shot. Shot clock is off. They lead by 3. Three-pointer. Air ball. Rebound underneath. Putback is no good. Caleb Head with the rebound, and he's going to draw a foul. And the foul is going to go against number 10, Paul Blue, in his second.
And I got to give some props off for this third quarter to Locust Grove, number 55, Jeremy Armour. I look at energy, and you can just tell, he's been everywhere, hustling. I think he's had a couple points this quarter, so, But he's also had, I think, multiple fouls also.
Yeah, well, Jackson is in the bonus here. So we will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Yeah, it's going to be Caleb Head.
We're going to sub out.
The Twins will check back in. Carlos and Marco, along with Ziggy Benton, number 3. Caleb Head, only 4 points on the night. And Jackson only 2 out of 8 from the free throw line. Front end of a 1-and-1. There's a shot from Caleb. It's in. Well, if you're not having a great night on the floor, let's go hit them from the free throw line. We'll take them that way too. Chance to make it a 1-point game. Second free throw from Caleb, nothing but net. So Caleb has 6. The lead is 1. 9 seconds left. Locust Grove will push. Down to 5. Wildcats trying to drive baseline. Shot is up. No good, and the horn's going to sound. Marco Barlow there with the rebound. Number 15, Devin Scherer, could not hit at the buzzer. And at the end of 3, it's Locust Grove on top, 38-37. We told you this one was going to come down to the wire. And we're going into the fourth quarter. It's a 1-point game here at Jackson. Our coverage of Red Devil basketball tonight being presented by the Sellers Law Firm in Griffin. That's where you'll find Jody Sellers for all of your legal needs. At the Sellers Law Firm, clients become family, from personal injury, felonies, all of your employment, DUIs, Jody Sellers is there for you at the Sellers Law Firm in Griffin. Visit thesellerslawfirm.com for all of your legal needs. Also want to say thank you tonight to Dream Home Realty. That's where you'll find Miss Cindy Tankersley. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate anywhere in the listening area, Miss Cindy is there for you at Dream Home. You can turn your real estate needs from a dream to reality. Dream Home Realty, Cindy Tankersley. Fourth quarter, here we go. Red Devil basketball presented by the May and Carter Oil Company. I'm just curious how cold it's going to be when we walk out of here tonight. We're talking about that front was supposed to be pushing through about this time. When we got here, it was 40 degrees outside. It might be 14 when we leave. Fourth quarter, here we go. Jackson down one, 38-37. Who can get hot for the Red Devils and help us pull this out? We need it to be that man right there. Caleb Head drives, shots no good. Ball's knocked around under the basket. And they're going to say last touch, Locust Grove. So we keep the ball. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Caleb tonight 0 for 7 beyond the arc. Nice head fake there. Shot is short. Marco couldn't come up with a loose ball. But again, last touch, Locust Grove. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Ziggy will inbound it. 10 seconds on the clock. Caleb's got it. He'll kick it out to Ziggy. 5 on the clock. Going to have to hurry. Here's Caleb. Pull-up jumper. Good. Well, the three-point shot may not be there, but that'll work. 8 points for Caleb. We're back up by 1. Three-pointer for Locust Grove. Air ball. Rebound by Caleb. He'll throw it in off the foot of a Locust Grove player. Carlos lost it for a moment. Jackson with it. Lost the ball. Marco too quick. Couldn't hold on to it. Locust Grove will push. Now they'll kick it back out. Wide open three-pointer. Short by Sam Brewer. Rebound by Carlos Barlow. Jackson back up by 1. Caleb going down low to Carlos. Reverse layup, no good. Marco flies in, trying to get the rebound. Nothing there. And now we knock it away from behind. There's Ziggy. We'll go down low to Marco. He'll put the layup in. Too strong. Oh! Tough miss for Marco Barlow.
No foul, no nothing.
Just flat out too strong on the layup. Tough miss there for the Red Devils. Trent Hill's going to come in. He'll replace Marco. Locust Grove outscored us 12-9 in the third quarter. They led at the start of the fourth by 1. Now we're up by 1. 6:10 left in the game. Nice give and go down low. Boy, that one looked good. And Harris was there to put it in to give Locust Grove the lead, 40-39. This may just come down to whoever has the ball last. Caleb's in trouble. There's a double team, and they're going to call a foul against Locust Grove. They're going to call number 12, Lamar Scott. That's his 4th. One more, and he'll be out as Jaden Roberts will check back in. He's going to replace Caleb Head. 5:53 left in the ball game. Jackson's averaging 60 points a game. We're only sitting at 39 right now.
And there's the guy I've been looking for, Joshua Goodrum.
Number 32.
He was the guy that came in and got hot the last home game.
We're down 1, just inside 6 minutes to play. Jamarian Wise has also checked back in. Roberts in trouble in a double team. Goes to Hill. Hill throws it almost into the cheerleaders. Here's Goodrum with it. Back over to Trent. Trent shot short off the back iron. Ball's knocked loose. Last touch by the Devils. Carlos came in there trying to save it. Couldn't quite bring it down. 5:30 left in the game. We led at halftime, 28-26. And a timeout going to be taken here by Locust Grove. Coach Tim Connect, the head coach for the Wildcats in his second season as head coach for Locust Grove, trying to help his team stop a 5-game losing streak here tonight. Maybe they can do that in their next game, which, by the way, will be next Wednesday. They will take on the Jaguars from Spalding. We'll see that same Spalding team right back here at Jackson High School for our next home game coming up on January the 6th. We're going to have a back-to-back home game with Spalding and Griffin, back-to-back nights here at Jackson High School after the new year. So I would imagine this place will probably be packed out to the max.
I believe it will be. I mean, that's talk about crosstown rivalries, old tradition.
We just don't play either one of those teams in a lot of sports either.
We really never have, but we've always, there's always been a lot of rah-rah about us getting together. And I know my senior year we played Griffin in a scrimmage, which we won, by the way. But
that's who our Red Devil football team will play in a scrimmage in May for the spring game. We'll play Spalding here at home. But you just don't really see a lot of it, in any sport. Jackson playing Spalding or Griffin, and you would think, 14, 15 miles, just down 16, we'd play them in everything. We'll get them this year back-to-back nights. Our next 2 home games, January 6th, January 7th. Locust Grove with a 1-point lead, drive to the rim, and a foul going to be called against the Devils. That's going to go against Joshua Goodrum. It'll be his first. He just checked in.
And the Red Devils just got to find some scoring. I mean, I thought they've done well enough defensively. We just got to find some points.
It's going to send Devin Scherer to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Back to a 2-point lead, 41-39. Second free throw from Scherer, good. Nothing but net. He connects on both. Got to give Scherer 8 for the night. Lead is 3 for the Wildcats. 5:07 left in the ball game. Locust Grove in a little half-court trap right now. Now they'll go to that zone defense. 3-pointer for the Devils off the back of the glass. No good. Long rebound. Nice hustle play by Carlos. And we're going to have a charge in the paint. That's a classic charge. It's going to go against Goodrum. But perfect positioning down low by number 11, Darian Harris, to draw the foul. I mean, that's what you want. If you're going to draw it, you want your guys to look like a statue, and Harris did exactly that. It's the third time we've been called for a charge here tonight. 4:40 left in the game. We're down 3. There's the pick and roll in the hands of Brewer. He's got a couple of threes here tonight. Nice drive to the paint, left-handed layup, too easy for Lamar Scott, his first basket of the night. The lead is 5 for Locust Grove. We're in a little drought, got to get something going. 3-pointer for Jackson, air ball. There's Carlos with the offensive board. The putback wasn't good, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. And they'll call that one number 1, Brewer. It's going to be his first foul of the night. Boy, we need these 2. We are 4 out of 10 from the line tonight. 2 huge free throws here for Carlos. He's got 11 on the night. First free throw rattles out. These line drive free throws not helping us any. Got to get a little air underneath that ball. Every free throw it looks like we're taking is hitting the front of the rim and just bouncing off. Carlos is ready. Here's the second. This one falls in. Got to give Carlos 12. The lead is 4, and Locust Grove nearly throws it away, and now they do. What a save there by the Devils. Carlos with a left-handed layup. No good, but the putback is in and 1. That whole play was set up by Ziggy Benton, number 3, to steal that pass and tip it in midair back to Carlos.
He didn't even have to go far to get the ball back.
He did not, so a chance here to make it a 3-point play. 44-42. Locust Grove leads by 2. There's 3:59 left in regulation. And I say regulation because the way this one's gone here tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if we had an extra quarter. Carlos at the line. Looking to complete the three-point play. Here's the free throw. It's good. He does just that. Carlos leading all scorers tonight for the Devils. He's got 15, and we're down by 1. Inside 4 minutes left. Full court press by Jackson. Can we take it away? Nice job by Locust Grove to get it across the stripe. And then a nice no-look pass down low. A wide open shot. In and out. No good, and then a foul. Boy, you don't get more wide open than what Paul Bluen was underneath the basket. And it was just too much on the layup, and it came right out, and then he committed a foul. He's going to be seeing that one in his dreams tonight. Jackson gets the ball back. We're down 1, 3:40 to play. All 5 of our starters in the game. We're down 1. Here's Marco with it. 15 on the shot clock. Back to Marco, over to Ziggy. He'll take the 3. No good. Long rebound. Barlow falls down. Locust Grove will bring it up court. They lead by 1. 3:10 left to play. 44-43, Locust Grove. Scherer has it, trying to go down low. Wide open 3 off the side of the backboard. A horrible miss. Rebounded by Marco Barlow in the hands of Caleb Head. Caleb, three-pointer. No good. He's 0 for 9 tonight beyond the arc. And now Locust Grove will push, and there's going to be a foul as Ziggy was trying to get back on defense. A collision underneath the basket. And that's going to be the first foul on Ziggy tonight. Boy, Caleb Head 0 for 9 tonight. Just cannot buy a three-pointer after hitting 6.
You know, you have those nights, man. You just do. But
just
he's found ways to still be positive in the game, though.
He's got 8 tonight. Inbound pass knocked away on the baseline. Maybe he's saving the best for last. Maybe he can go 1 for 10 tonight and hit a 3 as the horn sounds, and we all meet up at Huddle House after the game.
Well, we've seen him do it at halftime.
Yep. Locust Grove trying to inbound. There's the 5-second violation. They couldn't get it in.
Great defense. Great hustle by the Red Devils.
Nothing working on the inbound for the Wildcats. And a
36.
timeout going to be taken by Jackson. Timeout comes with 2:41 left in the ballgame. It's 44-43, Locust Grove on top. Our coverage tonight presented by the May & Carter Oil Company and the Park Avenue BP in downtown Jackson. The next time you need to come fill up, make sure you fuel up with the Red Devils and the Henderson Tigers at the Park Avenue BP in downtown Jackson. Pump 1 and Pump 2 specially designed pumps. And a portion of every single gallon pumped and purchased will go back to programs at Jackson High School and Henderson Middle School. Compliments of the May & Carter Oil Company and the Park Avenue BP. Guest alumni here with me tonight, Coach J.W. Lau from the class of 2003. What's Santa bringing you there, Coach Lau?
Man, I have no clue. Just hopefully my kids enjoy it and have a good Christmas. That's all that matters to me.
Sounds good. One day I'm going to have Christmas at the beach. That's what I want to do one year. I don't care what beach. I just want to wake up Christmas morning and hear the waves crash.
I don't know.
Decorate
I
a palm
can't see myself
tree.
that. I like to be cold and snow.
I mean, it can be cold at the beach.
No.
I don't know, snow, but
I don't want to be at the beach. That's hot.
2:30 left in the game. We're down 1. Do we have a comeback in us? Carlos shot blocked. Ball's knocked around. Rebound Locust Grove. Here they come on a fast break. 1-on-4. They'll pull up and lost the ball. Jeremy Armour, number 55, trying to pull up and just slid, lost his footing, and the ball went out of bounds. So Jackson will get it back to 18 to play. And we're trying to get back to 500. We're sitting at 4-5 on the season. We're right back in action tomorrow night at Union Grove. Roberts with a bad pass, stolen by Armour. He was trying to find Benton over on the left wing, and he turned it over. 1:55 to play. Crowd chants defense here at Jackson High School. And defense is what we get. Locust Grove throws it out of bounds, trying to get it down low.
We really need some offense. Defense has played lights out tonight. I mean, rebounding, just stopping them in inbounds. But offensively, we have
only scored 15 points the entire second half. That's it. Caleb Head has the ball. He's got 8 on the night. Now into the hands of Ziggy. 90 seconds left. Caleb has it picked on the baseline. Locust Grove has the lead and the ball with 1:20 left. Full court press. We're trying to take it away. We knock it from behind. Oh, they're going to say it's Locust Grove ball. I thought maybe they had touched it last, but we were there to knock it away. And now you got to watch underneath the basket right now, that quick inbound.
And Darian Harris, number 11, tall guy. We got a timeout, though.
Timeout, Locust Grove. Coach Connect wants to talk it over with his team with 1:16 left to play. It's 44-43, Locust Grove on top. Again, Jackson is back in action tomorrow night. Both our boys and girls will be in McDonough to take on Union Grove. And for Locust Grove, they will be back in action. Both their boys and girls will be in a tournament. They will be playing on Wednesday. We're going to be in a tournament, too, over in Lamar County next week. The boys will open round 1 of that tournament against Lamar County. Our ladies will open round 1 of the tournament against Manchester. Boy, talk about the old days, Jackson and Manchester.
Man, it's been a while.
It has been. I remember, was it you who was telling me that Manchester is always one of the toughest places to play in football?
Yeah, one of the worst.
Maybe it was one of the worst, not toughest.
Their facilities, they've upgraded definitely since then, but their old field where they won a lot of championships back in the 90s, it was not the nicest of places.
Locust Grove will inbound from the baseline. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They lead by 1. 1:10 left in the game. Here's Brewer with it. 15 on the clock. Guarded by Roberts. They'll try to get it down low. Nearly stolen by Marco. 5 on the clock. They're going to have to hurry. Shot in the paint. It's good. Somehow Locust Grove got it to fall. Number 15, Devin Scherer, as the shot clock was about to sound, threw it up and it fell in the paint to give Locust Grove a 3-point lead. And Coach Snell will take a timeout with 50.4 seconds left in the ballgame. If you're just joining us here tonight, our Lady Devils picked up a big win. 43-40 was the final in our girls game tonight. We held on. We led by as many as 14. But Locust Grove came all the way back and made it a 2-point game with just a few seconds left. But we found a way to hold on and win 43-40. That gives us 4 straight wins for the girls now. Question is now, do we have anything left in the tank here against Locust Grove in our boys game? It's been back and forth all night. Each team has led. Each team has been down by as many as 5. Both teams have battled back. Big story of the night for the Red Devils, Trey Mann not in the lineup for Jackson, and Caleb Head 0 for 9 beyond the arc. He's got 8 points on the night, but has yet to connect on a three-pointer. Well, we could use one right now.
Yeah, we could.
That'd tie the game at 46.
It would get this crowd.
If he were to find a way to connect one right now, it'd be nuts. There's 50 seconds remaining in regulation. Locust Grove leads 46-43, and they're going to drop back into a zone defense. We need 3 points. It's in the hands of Caleb. He wants to take it. You know he does. He's 0 for 9 on the night. He's trying to get some isolation. He'll swing it over. Roberts, long three, air ball, not even close. Rebound underneath Locust Grove. Now they got to push it up court. Shot clock is off. Here's Brewer, three-pointer, and that may have just nailed it for Locust Grove. Sam Brewer. Wide open three in the corner. His third three-pointer of the night. And the lead for Locust Grove is up to 6, 49-43, with 18 seconds left to play. Boy, Brewer just absolutely just put that right in our heart.
Hey, I mean, the kid came out early in the game and hit a big three earlier.
He's got 3 3-pointers tonight, and they're all in that corner. 9 points for Brewer. The lead is 6 with 18.7 seconds remaining. Now we need a couple of quick 3-pointers, and let's see who comes into the game here for the Red Devils. You got to believe number 12, Trent Hill, will check in. You'll probably see Hosford in the game. And, yep, here they both come. They're checking in. Caleb Head is out there. Jaden Roberts. Oh, wait, we got 6 guys on the court now. Somebody's got to come out. Who's going to come out? Okay. Somebody's got to come out. Yeah, we got 6. And it's going to be Carlos to come out. We're down 6. Got to go full court quickly. Locust Grove's going to come out full court press. Why not? We got to hurry. Got to go. Into the hands of Caleb. He'll push up court. 15 seconds. We're in no hurry to even get it across half court. Here it is into the hands of Barlow. Here's Hill. 3-pointer. Good. Trent Hill with a huge 3-pointer. And let's see if they're going to put any time back on the clock, because about 6 seconds, or excuse me, not 6, there should be about 6 left on the clock. About 3 seconds ran off.
We'll see. That's a huge shot for that kid to come in.
A sophomore, Trent Hill, off the bench with a man in his face, makes it 49-46. There's currently 3.8 seconds on the clock, but I think they're discussing about putting a little more time on. All right, I'm going to call it right here. Locust Grove gets a 5-second violation. We inbound it to Caleb Head, and he hits a 3 to tie the game and send us to overtime.
That sounds good. I'll take it. I mean, extra basketball. I have nowhere to go in the morning.
I like the sound of that.
But, you know, I hate to say it, but the Red Devils should have been doing that all game. It was like, you know, and I told you one of the key components was the bench and the rotation. And it seems like Jackson goes small and tries to bring in perimeter shooting. But when they rotated in the second half, we had more turnovers than we did actually shot attempts in that third quarter. And that's where Locust Grove kind of took control at that end of that third quarter going into the fourth quarter.
Look, this it wouldn't be a Jackson High School basketball game without it being a one-possession game. It seems like every game we've played this year, except for the first game against Griffin, has come down to the wire. 2-point game, 1-point game, 3-point game. I mean, that's just how it's been. Okay, they're putting 6.4 seconds on the clock. It's 49-46. Locust Grove leads. And we don't have a lot of time to foul because we've only got 3 team fouls. We got to either steal the inbound pass or force a 5-second violation.
Well, I know they're going to give their whole effort right here.
Got to, because, I mean, again, with only 3 fouls.
And he put you look at how he switched up. Good job by Coach Nelson putting in his starting 5.
Yep.
And they're the most – the Barlow boys are probably the most athletic group of guys I've seen.
Yep. Caleb Head, Ziggy Benton, Marco Barlow, Carlos Barlow, and Jaden Roberts. We've got a chance because of the 3-pointer by Trent Hill. He just hit a huge 3.
And he's going to go over there and be ready to sub back in because he's probably going to get another chance again. They're hoping to get that 5 seconds. Seems like that's what Coach Snell.
Well, technically he hasn't subbed out because the timeout was called after the 3-pointer. So, I mean, I see he's down here at the scorer's table getting ready to check in, but, I mean, he never technically checked out.
Well, I mean, well, like I said, the Carlos the brothers are all in there. The Barlow brothers went in, and Ziggy came off the bench, so something happened.
They're still trying to work out this clock.
Now it's 0.6.
It was 3.2. then 6.4, now 0.6.
Because 6/10 of now we got 10 seconds.
Now there's 10 seconds.
We'll
on the
take
clock.
that.
Yeah, that's plenty of time. There should be like 6.4.
I don't know. 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Is that good enough?
That's about where it was at when the ball went in, and roughly right at 3 seconds came off the clock that should have been stopped with a timeout. Of course, Coach Connect, he's down here for Locust Grove, and he's like, man, there should only be like 6/10. And now they're going to run it down and run it out. Now they're saying 1.2. That can't be right.
Oh, my goodness. And why is Coach Connect over there? I know that guy. I've been in Henry County for a while, and he's been in Henry County for a while. Obviously still at Locust Grove, and he is a high-intense type of guy now.
Yeah, second year as head coach for the basketball team. And right now he's trying to fix the clock.
Good guy.
Seemed like a really nice guy.
Just high-intense.
He's really good at returning emails. I like that from a coach. I like that a lot, so I appreciate that. 6.7 seconds is what they're going to put.
So we got more time.
Yeah, plenty of time.
More time now.
The problem is we just can't sit here and try to foul and win it at the free throw line because we've only got 3 team fouls. So we've got to foul 3 or 4 more times just to force free throws. So, again, we've got to steal the inbound or hope for a 5-second violation. Here we go. 49-46, Locust Grove leads. And they do get it inbounds right underneath the basket. It takes about half a second off the clock.
Is it 1-1?
Can't be. That's only our 4th team foul.
Okay.
There's no way.
He just gave who the foul was on.
Foul was on 11. Yep. Which is Roberts. So here's the inbound again. They throw it in. Another foul. This one on Ziggy. Another half second comes off. And now the clock starts running. Oh, my goodness gracious. Every single game it's something.
Oh, my goodness. I hate to be the clock operator at this point. You know you're sweating bullets right now. He is a volunteer. So we can't get him upset.
You're a lot nicer person than I am, Coach Lau. Because this is an every game situation.
There you go.
4.5 is on the clock. So we were able to get 2 quick fouls. That's the good news. The bad news is it's taken off 2 seconds. And if Locust Grove finds a way to go down and make 1 free throw, if they get the 1-and-1, it's over. We got to steal this inbound pass. We got to block that baseline. That's where they're throwing it in, right in front of the player inbounding the ball. We need to put somebody in front of him because that's where they've thrown it the last 2 times. I guarantee you they're going to do it again. They tried. There it is, inbound to Brewer. A second will come off the clock.
Now we're at 5.
And now that should be 1-and-1 time. So we got to hope for a miss. And we're going to put some of our sharpshooters in. Hosford is coming back in along with Trent Hill. 49-46, Locust Grove leads. 3.3 seconds remaining on the clock, and we're getting ready for a 1-and-1. And shooting the 1-and-1 is going to be Sam Brewer. He's got 3 3-pointers on the night. If he sinks this first one, it's more than likely over. That'd make it a 4-point game, 2-possession game with 3 seconds. Brewer at the line. First free throw. It's good. He drilled it. 50-46. And now Locust Grove will drop back. Brewer at the line to ice it for Locust Grove. Second free throw is short. And a whistle. They're going to call a lane violation, I think, against Jackson.
Oh, my gosh. I swear.
All right, so Brewer will get another chance at the free throw. It's up, and this one rattles out. Clock runs 2 seconds. We'll take a shot at half court, and it's going to be short. And Locust Grove will hold on for the win. Final score, Locust Grove 50. Jackson 46. Locust Grove will end its 5-game losing streak and improve to 5-8 on the season. Jackson now, after winning 3 in a row, we have dropped back-to-back games, and we fall to 4-6 on the season. Red Devils tonight were led by Carlos Barlow. He ended the night with 15 points to lead the Red Devils. Caleb Head had 8 tonight, but again, the big story was 0 for 9 from three-point range for Caleb Head. Tough night. Jaden Roberts, he had 10 tonight. Trent Hill, 2 big three-pointers to finish with 6. Keaje Jenkins had 4. And a tough night at the stripe for the Red Devils this evening. We only went 5 out of 14 from the free throw line. Tough night for Jackson. Final score, Locust Grove 50, Jackson 46. Final thoughts, final words there, Coach Lau?
Disappointing going back-to-back, especially building a program. Needed to lose. You got to win the games that are winnable. I'm not saying that taking away from any competition that Jackson plays, but to get that buzz going, which I think Coach Snell has done, but things like that, you have to keep pushing and keep motivating these guys to keep winning the winnables. And I know he does. He has a say in make the makeables, but you have to win the winnables. And when you lose games, and they've been, like you said before, one possession games are lost, and those things start adding up. And just got to continue to plug and know that it's a long season for basketball. And he's doing a good job. Tough road for the Red Devils tonight when you got your leading scorer, Trevon Mann, out, and you got your second leading scorer, Caleb Head, not doing well at the three-point line tonight for the Red Devils. It was a tough go. Tough go.
We're 10 games into the season, so we're a third of the way through. And again, we have not got into region play yet. We won't do that until after New Year when school comes back in. But there's another game for the Red Devils tomorrow night. Less than 24 hours from right now, they'll be on the road in McDonough to take on Union Grove High School. The boys and the girls will be in action tomorrow night in McDonough, and then next week both teams will be in the tournament at Lamar County. As for us, our next broadcast, a couple of weeks out, January the 6th. We'll be right back here at Jackson High School for Jackson and Spalding. Again, like we were talking just a few moments ago, it'll be back-to-back nights with Spalding High School and Griffin High School right here at Jackson High School beginning January the 6th. We hope you'll tune in or come join us for a great night of high school basketball. We wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much for tuning in and helping us grow this support for K13 Media and Jackson High School Athletics. Big thank you to my wonderful wife, Ashley, on the camera tonight. My best friend in the whole wide world, Coach J.W. Lau, for coming in this evening. We hope you have a Merry Christmas and hope you come back for more Jackson High School basketball. January the 6th, we'll be right back here to take on Spalding. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from all of us at K13 Media. Good night, and as always, let's go Big Red.